Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? How are we doing? Hello, hello. I had the most nasty experience yesterday. It was kind of crazy. So, did I stream yesterday? I did. I streamed Stronova. I think it was after that. After that, I went to get ready for bed, all that good stuff, right? And on my way over to the sink, which is on the other side of the dorm room, which is my roommate's side.
Come again if you need anything.
I stepped on a piece of gum. I'm guessing he, like, spit out his gum and missed the freaking trash can. But I stepped on it. Barefoot, because I'm in my dorm room, you know? Like in your house. I don't wear shoes or anything in my house. Like, that's just how I work. But, like... Made me want to gag. Ugh. Anyway, that was certainly something. But yeah, hi. I haven't played Nikke in a bit, so we're gonna play, catch up a bit. Let's see, how long is the first chapter? Chapter 43. Nikke. Okay. 2 hours. Okay, we might be able to finish the first chapter. And I think 44 is like 5 or some ridiculous shit. That's 3? Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, that's what we got today. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. So we might be able to finish the first chapter. But yeah. Okay, and then this one I looked up the event. It looked like it was like an hour 30-ish, something like that. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that, and I'll voice it if need be. I haven't logged in a bit, so I'm getting this. I logged in yesterday, I should say. Okay. Anyway, here we are. Enter heaven. That's something I'll never do. Funny. Anyway.
Viper, my throat hurts. Seriously, doesn't anyone ever clean around here? Why is there so much dust? Should I eat all? Should I eat it all? Would that make my throat stop hurting? Don't. It'll only make it worse. Okay. Thanks, boss. Now then. The tips we got said there'd be sightings of dangerous people coming and going around here. Viper looks around the area. I see a whole bunch of dust, but no signs anyone's actually been living here. Yeah. There aren't even any light fixtures. Plotting something shady in the dark. I wonder what it was. Viper, boss! Over here, there's stuff written all over the wall. There's literal writing on the wall.
Viper turns on her phone flashlight and shines it at the wall Jackal is pointing at.
What is this?
The wall's covered in words written in red.
Traitors, hypocrites, you abandoned us? And what's that in the center? Light is our right, heavenly ascension.
Oh, they're still alive?
Hard to say. Thought you'd already taken care of all that.
I did.
But now it looks like a little investigation is warranted. I'll handle it.
By yourself?
Yeah. EH stares at the wall, filled top to bottom with writing. I'm pretty sure this is a message meant for me.
What big door is opening? Ooh, blood. Alright, okay. I mean, here we go. Ikuzo! Banger! Dang. Banger. I refuse to use Crow. I would rather die.
Always ready.
Do you prefer being...
Let's go and find everyone.
Do you prefer...
Are we going to play? Where at?
Come in. Thanks for making time. I know how busy you are.
You said it was urgent. What's going on?
It's about a terrorist group in the Outer Rim. Heavenly Ascension, you remember them?
Of course, they're behind a lot of the terrorist attacks in the Ark.
Crow used them to blow a hole in the Dome of Eternity, and that whole ordeal. Then do you know who founded it?
I do. It was Crow, right?
Good. That'll make this quick. As you know, EH is... Oh, right, no, EH, right. And then she did a turnaround and became good, yeah. Is the one that founded Heavenly Ascension. Right? Why are you telling me this now? After the attack on the Arch, EH expressed a desire to atone for her sins. She has to become a Nikke so she could take responsibility for what she had done. As part of the deal, she was forbidden from leaving the Outer Rim. A bomb was placed around her neck, and she became the leader of Exotic, agreeing to dismantle Heavenly Ascension herself. Those who left the group under EH orders were spared their lives, while those who didn't were punished for the terrorist attack, and Heavenly Ascension was thereby declared disbanded.
I had no idea that all happened.
However, there's an issue. Since then, the remnants of Heavenly Ascension were quiet, or at least we hadn't seen any signs of activity from them. Recently, though, we received intel that they've started moving again.
Didn't you just say the group was dismantled? What? Who's freaking yelling outside the window? If they keep doing that, I'm gonna yell out the window for them to shut up.
It was, but then reports started coming in. Light is our right, Heavenly Ascension. That's their most famous slogan, and it's being written all over the Outer Rim.
Couldn't it just be some copycat, though?
Of course, that's entirely plausible. But we still can't rule out the possibility that there are remnants of the group still around. If so, EH's report of dismantling Heavenly Ascension may have been false. A ruse meant to protect what remains of their group. At least that's one theory. The suspicion got pointed at her. It's not unreasonable for the central government to come to that conclusion. After all they see when they look at EH is the former head of a terrorist organization. That's why they're asking me to look into what's really going on.
So you think she lied?
I don't know. I can't say. I don't want to give my opinion first and influence your judgment. Besides, let's just say I'm not fit to judge.
What do you mean by that? Was she previously a terrorist, too?
For now, I want you to see EH in person and determine whether she's involved in this. You are one of the victims, but you also have a long history of treating Nikkes without prejudice. If there's anyone who can remain impartial here, it's you.
Alright, I'll meet with her.
You're really going through with it?
Yeah, I mean, I was asked to.
Were you able to get in touch with her?
No, she's not answering any messages or calls.
That's not good. Whatever's really going on, the whole situation is suspicious. I'd advise keeping your guard up, Commander. Regardless of whatever EH intended, something already is in motion. You can't do as you've always done and blindly trust someone because they're a Nikke.
Don't worry.
How can I not? Let me come with you. It's dangerous to go alone.
If we move as a group, we draw too much attention. We're fairly well known now.
Even so, it'll be better than being defenseless.
I don't want to provoke them. Regardless of who's doing this, their recent actions have been bold.
True, but
I don't want this to escalate and drag innocent people into it.
Still, I don't think going at it alone is strategically a good idea.
That's why I've already contacted someone.
Someone else? Wait, you don't mean...
That's exactly who I mean. Is it Pravati? I don't know. It seemed like Roppy hated the idea, so...
My voice is ready.
I forgot Mihara wore a lab coat. It actually is really nice. I like the lab coat. It makes it less risque. Juice dehydrated.
When it comes to dominating the competition, nothing beats cold hard cash.
Honey,
Viper.
it's been a while. It's unlike you to be the one to call first.
I just haven't been able to reach EH.
Oh, I don't mind the reason. I'm just happy you reached out first. Commander! I'm so happy to see you.
Freaking hate Jackal. Yeah. Thanks for coming out.
Don't mention it. So you're looking for our boss too, huh?
Yeah. I heard Heavenly Ascension's on the move again, and I wanted to ask her about it.
Yeah. We've been tracking them ever since we found signs of their activity.
You've been tracking them too?
Who do you think first found the wall with the slogan written on it? It was us. But a few days ago, after we found a certain wall, she said she'd look into it on her own. We haven't been able to reach her.
She's not responding to you either, huh? Have you tried going out and looking for her?
You bet! I ran around everywhere trying to catch her scent, but I couldn't smell her anywhere, so we didn't find her.
I see. Can you show me the wall you found before she disappeared?
Of course. It's deep inside the outer rim, though. Are you sure you're up for it? It hasn't been upkept in a long time, to the point that there aren't even any lights. It's dark and dangerous.
Shouldn't be a problem with you two around, though. Right?
Oh my. Here you were so guarded earlier, and yet now you're putting your trust in me.
I don't see any reason for you to betray me.
I suppose that's true.
Are you going to double-cross me again?
Of course not. I won't do anything like that again. Not now or ever. I'm not going to betray you, honey. I swear.
Alright, let's go.
Thank you. Piper said thank you? Then I'll say it too. Thank you, Commander. Now, as a sign of our trust and commitment, how about a handshake?
A handshake? She's gonna tase me with one of those, like, clown, things. Viper extends her hand.
You said you trust me, and yet you're already hesitating?
She's got one of those, those, like, clown gag things, and it's like you shake it and it shocks the person? It's gonna be that.
Swirl, remember?
Alright. I take Viper's hand.
Huh? Your hands are so warm.
Viper lets go of my hand.
Good. I'm all charged up now. Follow me.
Okay, never mind. I swear she was gonna go like... I swear she was gonna go like... Oh, come on, he's just a handshake. And then handshake and it's... Like, get absolutely tased and it's... He might have some nerve damage.
Reloading.
I thought it was gonna be something like that. You might have some slight nerve damage. It should go away in a month
It
or
lacked
two.
a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
Following Viper and Jackal's lead, I head deeper into the outer rim. What is this frame shot? Aren't any streetlights around?
It's dark, huh? Heavenly Ascension never developed this area. That's why there aren't any lights.
Heavenly Ascension developed areas?
Mm-hmm. The entire outer rim used to be like this. It was already dark enough without the Dome of Eternity. But with the partition blocking the way, barely any light from the Ark could get in. EH changed that. She said people shouldn't live in a place this dark. And so she dug through piles of scrap to find light bulbs, ran electrical lines through the buildings that were standing, and installed streetlights all over the place. After that, people started following her, even though she was an outsider.
An outsider? EH?
You didn't know? What do you think EH stands for? Do you not know of her real name?
Elysiana Harper?
So you do know her name, but not that she was an outsider? Since it's Elysion that sent you, I figured they would have told you everything. Sounds like that's not the case.
Is there more that I should know?
It's probably better if you hear everything from her directly. It's all really personal stuff, so I don't think it'd be right for me to talk about it. She's our boss, you know, and I want to respect that. For now, just know that EH was originally an outsider who came to the outer rim on her own.
This is actually an interesting thing because a lot of, like, if you look at, like, the cartel and stuff like that, they also do this, where they develop areas, and so the areas will depend on the cartel, and so you shut down the cartel, but the cartel was the one who built everything, and you have a reliance on them, so, you know, yeah, and then you get all that corruption and all that good stuff, you know? That's just all that just extremely pleasant, very fun goodery. Alright. You two seem to be on pretty good terms with her.
Who, with EH? I mean, it's not like we were strangers before. We already knew she treated her people well even back when she led Heavenly Ascension. When she actually became our boss, though, that's when we really understood why people liked her.
Yeah, boss treats us well. She does say I can't bite whenever I want, though. There's a lot of things she tells me not to do. I don't like that. I want to chomp stuff, but she says no.
That's because you keep eating weird things and getting stomach aches.
Oh, really? And then I like boss, she's nice.
I didn't really expect that. After what happened with the attack on the Ark, I figured things would be more strained between you guys.
You think so, right? I did too, so when EH first became our boss, I just flat out asked her. And then...
Flashback.
What a surprise, you're the EH and now you're here to lead Exotic. Did you volunteer?
Yeah.
Really? But we stabbed you in the back. Are you really okay working with us?
Yeah.
Wow, very impressive. Oh, unless you're here to try and reform us former criminals. Is that it?
Of course not. My hands aren't clean either.
Still, you're different. You had clear convictions.
Ideals and intentions don't make a mistake any less wrong. Thank you! Thank you! I have no intention of lecturing you two as long as though I'm somehow innocent. I joined Exotic because this squad is the only one operating in the Outer Rim. And I figured I can protect this place. I have no resentment toward you and no desire for revenge either. We can't change what happened, and now we're all paying our own price. That's all there is to it.
I had no idea you're the type who makes life harder than it needs to be. Not that I mind. Johnny's a straight arrow, too. You remind me of him in that way. Okay, then. I look forward to working with you, boss.
Me too.
Likewise. She seems chill.
And that was that.
Hold on, I need a... Which side of my blanket is the long side? Is it this side? No. Is it this side? I think so.
Do you get it now? She's got a good heart. Despite everything we did to her. That's why I don't think she's trying to rebuild Heavenly Ascension. I realize you might not all believe it because it's coming from me, but I do hope you'll hear her out at least once.
Don't worry, that's why I'm here in the first place.
That's the kind of honey I know. Let's get going. We're almost there.
Let's go, everyone! Clear my throat.
It's over. Now,
I
let us
followed
rest
Viper and
together,
Jackal into a rundown
Commander.
house. As we enter, our footsteps stir up a cloud of dust.
Ugh, I'll never get used to that dust.
Oh, never mind, that was Viper, oops.
I hate this place. It makes my nose and throat hurt.
Then do you want to wait near the entrance? It shouldn't be as bad there.
Okay.
This is the last place you saw EH?
Yeah, that's right. See that wall?
Viper shines her light on the walls. Words like traitor and hypocrite are scrawled all over in red. How could you abandon us? Words of resentment. Die, central government lapdog. As well as some curses. There it is. And the familiar refrain, light is our right, Heavenly Ascension. Heavenly Ascension's slogan. So this is what she saw.
Yeah, she said it was a message meant for her. It's probably from someone who resents her for breaking up Heavenly Ascension.
If that's the case, it means she's a target. And if she's been unreachable ever since, she might be in danger.
Yeah. Given that she was strong enough to hunt down Nikke's even when she was human, I have a hard time imagining something's happening to her. But when people harbor a grudge, you never know what will happen.
It's possible she came back here at some point. Let's check the house one more time for any clues.
Alright. Jacko, it's time to stop playing out there. We need to see if we can find any signs that the boss was here.
Oh man, it's right there. My nose is clogged from all that dust and my throat hurts.
Then just use your eyes. Alright. I forgot I had those.
However, no matter how much we search the house, there's no trace of EH.
There's nothing here. Maybe she didn't come back.
Viper, my nose hurts. I can't take it anymore.
Yeah, we can stop.
This isn't good. We can't just go searching through the entire Outer Rim.
For now, let's step outside, honey. Staying in here can't be good for you.
Yeah, let's go.
Hurry, let's go get Viper.
Okay, we're coming.
Before following Jackal and Viper out through the entrance, I glance at the writing on the wall one last time.
What's wrong? Something catch your attention?
No, just taking one last
Huh?
Looking closely at the phrase light is our right, Heavenly Ascension, I notice a small groove etched into the word light. What's this? I press my hand against it.
Huh?
The groove gives way beneath me.
What the? Honey!
And I drop down. Crash. After a fall that lasts longer than I expected, I slam into the floor below. Ugh! I look around. The room is pitch black. Where am I?
Huh?
You're not Viper or Jackal. Who's there? Huh! Something heavy slams into my head. Thud. And I lose consciousness. Oopsie poopsie.
Here it comes! Here it is!
Reloading.
Maybe it's EH and EH just didn't know we were there.
Reloading.
Maybe they were setting up a trap for Viper and Jackal. I don't know why they would do that though, because they're only targeted EH at the moment, but I know, you never know.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
So much blood. I hear someone's voice. Come on, wake up! It is EH. EH? Do you recognize me? Yeah, Ugh. Clutch my throbbing head and sit up. Try not to move. Looks like you hurt your head. Right, before I passed out, someone hit me with something. You did? By who? Oh no, she found me. I think I saw the silhouette of a man, but I couldn't make out anything. I see. Don't worry, I'm not that badly hurt. You shouldn't push yourself. You lost a lot of blood. That wound looks pretty bad. I'm really fine. Strange chill runs through me. Aside from the cold, I really think I'm fine. Mind if I take a look at the wound? You're wearing gloves, right? Yeah? Okay, then go ahead. Just don't touch the blood. Alright. EH comes closer and carefully examines my head. It's completely healed? Judging from all the blood, I was sure it was a serious injury, and yet... What's wrong? Nothing. She starts to check the rest of my body, starting with the back and arms. Thankfully, it doesn't look like you sustained any other injuries. Still, just because the outside's healed doesn't mean you have any internal injuries. Smart! Head injuries shouldn't be taken lightly. True. Let's rest here a while before we get moving. Yeah, sure. She might be right about me not being fully healed. I'm starting to feel colder. What are you doing here, anyway? Looking for you. Me? Yeah, Ingrid told me Heavenly Ascension is back. Huh. That. I came to confirm whether you're connected to it. Whether I'm connected? You came to check whether I'm behind all this. The central government suspects you. They think you never really disbanded it, and you falsified your report. I see. Makes sense for them to distrust me. To them, I'm sure I'm just a criminal who switched sides to survive. And now they want Ingrid to look into it. Yeah. And she asked you to investigate and determine for yourself whether I'm behind all this. Yeah, she said she wasn't fit to judge. Not fit, huh? Yeah, I could see her saying that. I'm sorry. You got dragged into this because of me. The fact is, I am connected to this. The one writing all these things everywhere, as if Heavenly Ascension is rising again, is sending me a message. He resents me for what I did and considers me a traitor. The fact is, I put an end to a Heavenly Ascension, so it's not like I don't understand where he's coming from. So you figured out who it is? Yeah, I did. We agreed to meet, but when I arrived, I was knocked out with sleeping gas. And that's how you ended up here. He's most likely the one who knocked you out as well. I doubt he expected you to be looking for me, so he must have panicked when he saw you. He did seem confused, muttering something about me not being Viper or Jackal. I figured. After hitting you, he must have realized you were connected to the central government. He probably put you in here with me, figuring that if we die together, suspicion would naturally fall on me. Whatever the reason, I'm really sorry. Well, now I have a better idea of what's going on, at least. You're tangled up in some mess as well. Still, my telling you all this doesn't prove whether I really put an end to it or not. Ask me anything, I'll answer. In that case, why did you form Heavenly Ascension in the first place? What? Why would you want to know that? I know you've been fighting for the rights of the Outer Rim. What I don't get is why your resistance took on the form of terrorism, or what led to your subsequent change of heart. That's why I want to know more about how it all started. I think it'll help me judge better. Judge what? Me? Yeah. Alright. You've been dragged into this mess. The least you deserve is to hear the full story. It goes back pretty far, though.
I'm 10,000 years
ago.
Reloading.
No, I haven't finished pouring my water. You wicked witch.
It's over. Now, let us rest together, Commander.
Do you know what my name used to be? I've been getting that question a lot today. Huh? Elysian Harper. That's right. Elysian Harper. That was my name until I chose to cast it aside. Elysian is in the company? Yeah, that Elysian was a name that came with a lot of weight. Having that name meant I was the next CEO. In other words, I was the heir. Is she Ingrid's daughter? The heir? That would mean you and Ingrid are... Oh, half-sisters. Oh, okay. I was gonna say... Half-sisters. We share the same mother. I'm the younger one. Our mother was the former CEO. And that must be why Ingrid said she wasn't fit to judge. Your family. Yeah, I guess. Honestly, I didn't realize she was still thought that way. What kind of company do you think Elysian is? Money hungry? Arms manufacturer strangely obsessed with tactics. Tactics. Yeah, I mean, Ingrid does like that word. Anyway, you're right. It's an arms manufacturer that focuses on tactical excellence. But that wasn't always the company's top priority. In the past, they only pursued one thing. Power. Power? Yeah, more precisely, the power of humanity. When the Raptures attacked, humans abandoned the surface and fled to the Ark. My mother believed that in order to avoid extinction, only the strong must survive, so that humanity could go stronger and evolve. That's what she used to say, at least. That sounds similar to Elysian's current philosophy, but also a bit different. That's right, Ingrid believes humanity must use technology to defeat the Raptures, but she's not so fixated on the sole pursuit of strength. Mother was different. She pursued strength to the point of obsession. That's why she wanted the strongest of her children to be her successor. Ingrid and I were constantly tested and compared. I came out on top, which is how I became the heir, and the reason I was given the name of Elysian. If it weren't for a certain incident, I would have inherited Elysian as planned. What incident? Did you know that Elysian built the Outer Rim barrier? What? No, I had no idea. Of course. It was the central government's proposal that initiated the process, but Elysian spearheaded the construction. Mother had long believed that the weak were meant to be culled, and felt that garbage should be kept separate from human habitats. So she naturally welcomed the proposal. She knew people were living there in secret. She used to say they lacked gratitude for being allowed to live in the Ark. Instead of squandering their lives on gambling and pleasure, she called them garbage. At the time, I really thought the people in the Outer Rim were all like that. But then, during the final inspection, I was sent to the Outer Rim in my mother's place, since I was to be the heir and all. That's when I learned for myself. The Outer Rim wasn't a mere trash dump. Just like the Ark, there were people. Real people, not garbage. Hey, what are you doing? Huh? The young boy and girl are settled in a step back, dropping a fuse. What's wrong? It sparkles, and it's pretty. You're going to light a dynamite fuse because it's pretty? We wanted to make light. Everyone says there's no light here. Yeah, we played around with fire on that mountain. The light was really pretty. We just wanted to see it again. Is that not allowed? It's... What are kids like you doing here in the first place? Where are your parents? How did you even... What do you mean? This is our home. This is your... home? Mom's here too. She's inside over there.
I think.
The children timidly glance at the fuse.
Are we really not allowed to light a fire here? I'd really like to see more pretty lights.
No, it's not allowed. You could get hurt if you're not careful.
We could?
Lizzie and Harper carefully looks at the mountain of trash. Use this instead. Huh? She picks up a sparkler that had fallen to one side of the trash pile and then lights it. A bright light begins to burst from the tip of the sparkler.
Wow!
These are the only things that you'll be lighting, okay?
Okay.
That's when the thought hit me. People live here. I can't just ignore that. Ooh. Shop. Proposal for improving the living conditions of Outer Rim residents. Elysion Franca tosses her tablet down. I sent you on such an important mission so you can learn about what being my successor entails. But now it looks like you've came back more foolish than when you left. Who are the residents? There aren't any humans there last I checked. Mother. That entire place is filled with garbage and nothing else. After being granted the privilege of escaping the surface and seeking refuge underground, they chose to hold themselves up in that dump. That makes them garbage. If you really view those things as people, then that tells me all I need to know about how poor your judgment is. There are children who were born there who aren't like that. It may be true that the adults who went there were weak and made foolish decisions, as you say. But those children never had a choice. That doesn't matter. Being born in a dump still makes them garbage. What kind of logic is that? If their lives are meant to be anything more than that, then they'll find a way to survive and get stronger and make it out of there. If they can't, it simply means they were born weak and they'll die weak. Hello, Sleepy. That is the law of nature. I was taking Darwinism to the next level. And I've said it many times before. Humanity as a whole must become strong. Only by casting aside the weak and strengthening ourselves can we survive in a world where inhumane monsters run rampant. Have you really not learned that yet? Still, they're just children. If you really can't understand, you aren't qualified to be the heir of Elysion. Don't become weak, Harper. Heir of Elysion must not be swayed by pity for the weak. Be clear in what you keep and what you cast away. For the sake of a stronger human race, the weak must be discarded. Otherwise, humanity will never grow stronger. It is only through strength that humans can avoid falling behind in this inverted ecosystem and accomplish the great feat of reclaiming the surface. Okay. It was then that a thought came to my mind. If we only pursue strength and attempt to avoid extinction, and in the process we discard our humanity, can we even be regarded as human? When that thought hit me, I couldn't take it. For days on end, I kept asking myself, what is true strength? And then, finally, I came to a conclusion. If being Elysion's heir meant I wasn't allowed to think like that, then I'd give up my position. Harper! Ingrid, are you really leaving? Things just turned out this way. Sorry. Looks like we won't be getting tested together anymore. And Mother's okay with it? No. She was angry. She called me pathetic and wouldn't let me take anything with me, saying maybe I'd get sense knocked into me and come back. I've got nothing aside from these weapons. Do you really want to save that place that badly? Yeah. I'm going to turn the Outer Rim into a place where people can live like human beings. And then I'm going to show the entire world. I'll prove that there are real people living there, in a place everyone else calls a dump. And that they can no longer ignore them. And a mother will prove that the strength that humanity actually needs to pursue doesn't come from like some extreme version of survival of the fittest, but that the strong need to help the weak and give them the chance to get stronger so everyone can grow together.
and that it's only by retaining our humanity that we can truly become strong. That's the strength of humanity that I'm after, and what I want to prove to everyone. Things may not go the way you want. I'm not trying to say that everything Mother said was right, but there are definitely those who'd given up and only take from others rather than making an effort themselves. If you start preaching your ideals to such people, they might take advantage of you. There will be those who learn you came from the Ark and that you were Elysion's heir, and out of jealousy they'll threaten you and use violence. You won't be able to rest for even a second, and yet in spite of all that, you still want to hold to your ideals. Well, when it comes to violence, unless they're Nikkes armed like soldiers in the surface reclamation wars, they'll surely be weaker than you, so I think I'll be fine. You idiot, you can't let your guard down! No matter how strong you are, you're bound to fail if you get careless. I know. That's a valuable lesson Mother hammered into us as children. Look, I know what you're trying to say. The Outer Rim will be dangerous. I realize not everyone there will be good like the children I saw. But even so, I refuse to give up. Harper. Unfortunately, that means I won't be able to help you. I know you wanted us to work together on your plan to make humans and Nikkes stronger through technology and tactics. Still, I'll be looking forward to watching you from afar as you create Elysion's finest forces. The Absolute Squad will bring unmatched tactics, and the Extrinsic will protect others from berserk Nikkes. Elysion Harper extends her hand to Ingrid. Alright. I'm really hoping you prove to Mother that you're right. Let's both succeed at what we're trying to do, whatever we may be. Ingrid firmly grasps EH's hand. Take care of yourself. You too. Have you seen or read the case study of Vanitas?
Commander, please wait a little longer.
No, I have not. I thought it was a genuine case study. Cheers.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
My voice is ready.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
You came straight to the Outer Rim after that? Yeah. If I wanted to change the Outer Rim, I figured I'd have to live there myself. And I'll tell you, I was surprised at what troubled me the most while living here. It wasn't the thugs picking fights because I was an outsider, or living in a house without a ceiling, which I'd never experienced before. Nor was it the thieves that tried to enter in whenever I closed my eyes. It was the fact that there was no light, just as those children had said. Aside from the faint glow of the Dome of Eternity seeping in from beyond the massive barrier, there was no light. So I decided to change that first. When it began, I noticed there were a bunch of wires everywhere that didn't seem to be used. They're capable of drawing power, though, so getting electricity wasn't difficult. The challenge was finding someone in the Outer Rim who'd done electrical work before. I managed to finally find someone after a long search, and we began building streetlights. We gathered bulbs from the landfill that could still be used, and installed them one by one. Wow, it's so bright! What is this? It's so pretty! What's the big deal? Why are you making such a fuss over a few light bulbs? They're too bright, I say. Why are you even trying to lighten up this landfill anyway? Your eyes will get used to the brightness. This may be the Outer Rim, but we're still human beings, and we deserve to live in the light. Don't we? Well, I suppose that's true. I think we need to start trying to live more like people. After all, we're all humans, even if we may not live in the Ark. After that, I installed lights along what was considered the main street. Gradually, people began gathering under the light, and then eventually... Boss! 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 At some point, people began calling me boss. And that wasn't all. I want to live somewhere with more light. I want to see a brighter world. I want to feel the world beyond the partition. Start saying those kinds of things to me. I figured that since I was the one who brought these people together, I had to respond to them. So I shouted, "Let us head towards heaven. Let us prove to the world that we are alive, and show them that we are people. Let us ascend back into heaven." From that moment on, we took on the name Heavenly Ascension.
I'll finish
It's a
this
vampire
quickly.
anime, yeah, where they use like a grimoire book to cure vampires of a disease or something. That's what the briefing told me when I looked it up.
I'm not being impatient.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
I see. But the more I hear, the less I understand. Why did you resort to terrorism? For everything you said sounds pretty far removed from that sort of violence. You're right. That wasn't how we operated in the beginning. At first, we were almost like a neighborhood watch group just trying to make the Outer Rim a better place to live. We made people in the Outer Rim get jobs. It could be any kind of work, even the darker kind. No matter what it was, we made a rule that if you worked, you received compensation. Some gangs like us and others hated. And we were approached all the established crime bosses the same. Trying to settle matters by whatever means possible, and then form tacit alliances. That's how we became to know the Underworld Queen. We made an agreement with them to protect one another, and that became our greatest source of strength at the time. Once word spread that they were backing us, small gangs fell in line a bit more. They started protecting homes for Outer Rim residents in exchange for payment. Slowly but surely, the Outer Rim gradually stabilized. And that's when people started raising their voices. They said the time had finally come for us to speak with the Ark. We may have still been living in a landfill, but at least we were living like humans. They said it was time we showed the Ark that, so we tried. We secretly crossed the partition, put up posters, and shouted slogans. Without ever seeing a ray of light, your attention can bring light to the people of the Outer Rim. It can bring a new future to the children growing up there. Bring light to the Outer Rim. Bring light to the outlaws. We focused on raising our voices. But don't trespassers get killed on the spot if you get caught? Not back then. It wasn't as difficult as it is now for outlaws to enter the Ark. Security wasn't as tight. Also, outlaws weren't considered a threat. But it also means there's no one willing to listen. Whack. Male Heavenly Ascension member. Boss, are you okay? Ugh. I don't know what you're going on about it, but shut it. I can't stand the noise. Verbal and physical abuse felt almost preferable to nothing. It at least meant that they were listening. The real problem was how the majority of people were so indifferent. Everyone pretended not to hear, just staring at their phones as they walked past. What is she doing in the middle of the street? Excuse me. Oh no, I made eye contact. The woman wearing headphones hurries away. I felt like I was shouting into the void. And it wasn't just me, I'm sure everyone who was there felt the same. We decided to change our strategy and sent petitions directly to the central government. After we sent dozens, even hundreds, they finally agreed to arrange a meeting. We were hopeful that they were finally getting one step closer to what we wanted. But how come no one's here? It's been 6 hours. Did we get the date wrong? No. This is the right date. Elysion Harper looks at the door at the meeting room, knowing no one is coming. After that happened several times, we got the message. No matter how much we petitioned them, the central government would not meet us. No matter how much we shouted, the Ark wouldn't listen. We grew more and more exhausted until
A certain someone proposed something. If they refuse to listen to us, why don't we make it so they have no choice? No way. We'll put it on a grand fireworks show. I know it's not this bitch. At least you're fucking dead. It was Crow.
Hot stuff coming through.
Yes, I wish I could delete characters from my inventory, and that would be Crow. I hate her with a burning passion.
It's over. Now, let us rest together.
Crow was part of Heavenly Ascension too? Yeah. I don't know how she joined or who vouched for her. All I remember is hearing she was born in the Outer Rim. At first, she was quiet, diligent, and devoted. She patrolled with us and went to the Ark with us to demand better rights. She went without hesitation to places others members avoided, and withstood all the physical and verbal abuse, and even the indifference. The reason I thought of her as a comrade, despite her philosophical differences, was because I saw how devoted she was then. But at some point, she stopped being quiet and started speaking up, raising her voice, and expanding her influence. While I was away from the Outer Rim to meet with the central government, she built up a small faction inside Heavenly Ascension. That's how much influence she had gotten. You want to resort to terrorism? Bing. Are you out of your mind? Whoa, calm down. Why are you getting so worked up? Terrorism's a scary word, don't call it that. Since the Ark's so bright, that can't seem to see those of us who are living in darkness. I'm just saying we should light off some fireworks to help them see better. Oh, don't try and make it sound harmless like words with fireworks. Your plan is practically the definition of terrorism. You want to sneak bombs into key central government facilities and detonate them. A ton of people in the Ark would die. It'd be a catastrophe. Why should we care? Let the bigwigs deal with it. Do you think anyone in the Ark cares about us? About how many have died of sickness, or how many children are going blind because there's no light? Or how many are killed by explosives that got mixed in with trash? We screamed our lungs out, but they didn't care one bit. It's the same thing. Our people dying from sickness or accidents isn't the same as murder. And unlike us, the Ark has super high-performance AI managing everything. Come on, you've lived there before. You don't have to pretend like you haven't. We all know you came from the Ark. You. How dare you accuse Boss of being from the Ark? You have any idea what she's done for us? Oh, of course I do. I'm well aware of how hard our dear boss has worked for the Outer Rim, and how much has changed since he came here. How could I not? You're a good person, boss. Even I know that. I doubt there's a single person in the Outer Rim who hasn't benefited from your efforts. We know how hard you've tried. That's why we've all followed you, including me. That never happened with anyone else. You threw everything away and came to the Outer Rim with nothing, then lived alongside us for years and brought light to this dump that had been covered in darkness. But what resulted from that? No one listens. No one remembers. Why? Because it isn't sensational enough. That's the thing about the people in the Ark. Their lives are so peaceful, they've had so much handed to them since birth, that you can ask at them as sweetly and kindly as you won't even raise your voice, and they won't so much as spare you a glance. It isn't something sensational, they dismiss it as boring and won't care less. So what? What are you trying to say? And how does this all lead to us becoming terrorists? Terrorists? Didn't I say not to use scary words like that? We can still do what you want, boss, and go to the Ark and tell them what we think. All I'm saying is we add a little spice to our words, that we do it the outlaw way. Make it a game to get them more involved. If they find out the bombs before they go off, the Ark wins. If they don't, and the bombs go off first, we win. But, seeing as how they already have so much, and we have so little, it's only fair that we apply just a tiny handicap to them. We'll know the entire plan, but they won't. Once they get engrossed in this little game of ours, they'll finally start listening to what we have to say.
How stupid can you be? Crow takes one more step towards Harper. Oh my gosh. The look in her eyes told me that she'd go through with it, even if it meant having to go through me. She's spoken a way to rile others up, highlighting how we were together in this, and sugarcoating her words to downplay the crime and make it feel justified. Crow was an agitator, and a charismatic one at that. The others are starting to agree with more and more of what she said. And that's when I realized something. Boss, what we need isn't to throw a tantrum like timid children. We need a revolution. One with fire and blood, because the truth is, those things can't be avoided. You misunderstand, though. Every revolution that has succeeded has done what? Either completely overthrown the government, or gotten spots in by force. I see that you're trying to get spots in by force, but it's much more common that you just overthrow them and get them out, which would be impossible for you to do. But that'll never happen if we do things your way, will it? That's why I'm gonna do it instead. I realized I had to put a stop to it. No, I can't allow that. What you said is right. My way's peaceful and uneventful. It's never going to stir up the people of the Ark. I understand wanting to give them a shook. People might actually remember our name if we do. But killing people is a different story. All we're doing is giving them the go-ahead to shoot every one of us. And not just us, but everyone in the Outer Rim. Like you said, we have nothing compared to them. That goes for firepower, too. True. If they get serious and come here for blood, we'd be lucky to escape, never mind defend ourselves. It wouldn't even be a fight. Of course, we've all snuck into the Ark before, so we might be able to flee. But what about everyone else? The children, the sick, the elderly. Who's going to protect them? And it's not just the central government. The reason we were able to make a deal with the Underworld Queen wasn't because we were so determined that we'd shed blood for our cause, but rather because we were protesting peacefully for our rights. If we do things your way, that pact will collapse, and the order that we've spent years establishing will also. Order, huh? That's why I'll never approve of your plan. It's not just for our sake, but for everyone's. Huh. For everyone's sake? You say you're afraid the central government will set their sights on all outlaws, but that's easy enough to solve. We just change what we've been shouting this whole time. What do you mean? We stop saying, bring light to the Outer Rim, bring light to the outlaws. Instead, we make sure they know it's us. Light is our right, heavenly ascension. We change our slogan. Then the government won't target everyone in the Outer Rim, but only heavenly ascension. No? Well, you're the boss. I get what you're worried about. Crow picks up the paper with her plan on it. Pretend I didn't say anything. Thanks for understanding. Like I said, you're the boss. Crow turns to leave, then stops. But there's one thing you should know. Not everyone's like you. They don't all worry about the other people in the Outer Rim. And they're not all that patient either. Crow leaves. She seems dangerous. Why shouldn't we keep an eye on her? Lizzie and Harper looks around the room. A few people glance toward the door like they want to follow Crow out. Yes, please do. I had a gut feeling, though, that her plan couldn't be stopped. From that day on, Heavenly Ascension split into two factions. The moderates, who wanted to raise their voices without straying too far from the old way, and the hardliners, who said the old way would never work and that extreme measures were required. Naturally, Crow led the hardliners. Why don't you just kill Crow? Problem solved. Just plot an assassination on Crow. Easy dubs. At the time, both sides thankfully understood one another, even if they disagreed on which method to use. We at least knew why everyone chose the way they did, and the hardliners didn't cross that line. But as I feared, they started getting more and more extreme. It didn't matter how much I tried to restrain them or persuade them otherwise, and before long, that ominous feeling I had was made a reality. The terrorist attack she had brought me that day was carried out in secret. They only changed the location. A large-scale terrorist bombing has occurred on an AFX train operated by Elysion. The incident took place as the train was entering the station platform. The explosion, which came from the passengers' cars, not only destroyed the train, but also caused the station structure to collapse, resulting in a terrible tragedy. The central government has deployed numerous Nikkes to the site to conduct rescue operations, but due to the extent, the number of casualties continues to rise. Meanwhile, according to the testimony of one survivor, a passenger on the train stood up, pulled out a detonator, and shouted the following just before activating it. The AFX incident. Yeah. The worst terrorist attack in the Ark's history was set in motion by Crow. Using her slogan. So how did she get dragged into it?
I'm looking forward to it.
It's interesting. Just as Crow predicted, after the AFX incident, the name Heavenly Ascension spread across the entire Ark. The things we shouted, which no one ever listened to, finally spread everywhere. Ark citizens began to recognize that people live in the Outer Rim. As soon as public opinion started to deem the central government's initial response as inadequate, the government got in touch with us saying they wanted to enter into negotiations. What kind of negotiations? They said they'd listen to everything we had to say. Of course, given how much death and destruction the attack had caused, we were on high alert. But the government assured us they were aware that only a small number of us were behind it, and that we could bring as many armed guards as we wanted if we were uneasy. Even still, I hesitated. The only one who ultimately convinced me was my mother. I'll hear you out. Come if you want to clean up this mess. That was the message I got from her. So we decided to arm ourselves and head over. We figured that the attack had already happened and sitting around wasn't going to change anything. How do you think it went? I just realized there's no magazine in her gun. It's empty. Not very well would be my guess. Why do you think that? Well, there wouldn't have been any other attacks. Bingo. It didn't end well. Just as we suspected, the meeting was a trap laid by my mother. When we made it to the conference room, it wasn't people in there who were waiting for us. It was mass-produced Nikkes armed with Elysion's latest weapons. You're kidding. The moment the meeting room door opened, they started firing before we even had a chance to react. In that storm of bullets, I watched as my comrades threw themselves in front of me. Stop, let me go! I should be in there, I should be dying with them! Get it together, boss! You have to live. That's the only way their deaths will mean anything. One of them hoisted me onto his back and jumped out the window. That's how I survived. Everyone who went into the meeting that day died. Everyone except me and the man who jumped out. And that man who jumped out is the one that's saying you betrayed us. That's terrible. After that, nothing could stem the tide. Not only did the majority of moderates defect to the hardliners, but remaining a moderate became grounds for being labeled a traitor. The resentment of being labeled like garbage for so long, the betrayal from being deceived into approaching the negotiation table, the desire for revenge on behalf of all the comrades we'd lost. You take all those negative emotions and combine them with the precedent that Crow had set, and people began committing terrorist attacks all across the Ark. After that, there was nothing I could do. I know it all started with me, that I'm the one who pulled the trigger when I said we'd lead the Outer Rim toward the light. But once that bullet was fired, it flew out of my control. Regardless of what I'd wanted, I was suddenly the leader of a terrorist organization. A leader who survived by hiding behind the bodies of her comrades. Did your mother ever contact you again? No. She assumed full responsibility for failing to kill me, and stepped down as Elysion's CEO. That's why Ingrid had the CEO mantle thrust upon her so abruptly. As for me, I cast off the name of Elysion Harper, and from that day forward lived only as EH. Having become a powerless leader incapable of doing anything, I wasn't even able to make decisions. All I could do was try to persuade them to carry out attacks that didn't kill anyone. That's pretty much how things were.
Until the Archon that day that blew a hole in the dome. So desu ka.
How far can you push me?
Yeah.
Well, I do like a redemption
When it comes
arc.
to dominating the competition, nothing beats
Oh wait,
cold
dang,
hard
this is the last
cash.
one? Oh, I guess we're not resolving this? That's everything I can tell you. Doesn't that answer your question? Yeah, that's enough. I appreciate your honesty. No need to thank me. This is the first time I've been able to talk so freely to someone. I really appreciate you listening. Whatever decision you make, I'll accept it. We've been here in a while. Let's try and find a way out. EH stands. You wait here for a sec. EH. Yeah? Do you ever regret it? Regret what? Leaving Elysion and going to the Outer Rim? I... Bang, bang, bang! I turn toward the sound. It came from over there, right? The sound came from beyond a wall piled high with metal crates. Yeah. Stay here. I'll go check. I'll come with... Honey, can... Here... Viper? Hey! Smell... Boss! Come here! Sounds like Jackal and Viper. Viper! Jackal! Over here! Sounds... them. Bosses! Commander! We're here! Get back! Huh? What are you... EH grabs me by the collar and quickly pulls me away from the wall. That sound... Get down! I quickly cover my head and duck. A bomb? There you are. Is everyone okay? You're later than I expected. When I saw the tracker, I figured you'd come right away. Sorry about that. This place is used for cult... That was why she shook our hand. Plus, we had to make a short pit stop. Where? Cold storage. No wonder it felt so cold in here. I guess they figured this was the best place to jam any possible tracking signals. Wait, what tracker? Check the inside of your sleeve. I feel along the inside of my sleeve. I detach a small cube no bigger than my pinky nail. When did you... When you gave me that little boost earlier, remember? What boost? Say handshake. That? Remember now? We were escorting you through the Outer Rim. We had to take certain precautions. And what do you know? It helped us find you. Sure, but... I know I technically failed to protect you as I promised, but I did come and save you, so... We're good, right? Good? I don't really get what you mean, but he's good. Yeah, sure. Thanks for saving me. Don't mention it. Oh, that was Viper. Oops. Oh, and by the way, we caught the guy who did this. You did? Yeah, the pit stop I mentioned. We went and caught him. He'd actually been upstairs eavesdropping on us. We subdued him, though. Want to see? Yeah. I'll come too. Are you sure? It might be dangerous. Maybe you should wait outside with Jackal. I'd like to hear what he says. I'm involved with this too, after all, now. I want to know why he did it. Sure. Then let's go together. With Viper and Jackal leading the way, we go upstairs. A man is there, bound to a pillar and gagged. He glares at us. Viper, can you remove the gag? Yeah, okay. Viper approaches the man and removes the gag. What are you even doing that for? You should just kill me! It's been a while. Melon. You've got a good memory for a traitor. I didn't know you were still alive.
Last time I looked for you, I couldn't find you anywhere. I thought you were dead. Why would I show my face to a central government lapdog? You'd only try and get me to quit Heavenly Ascension anyway. Why did you do this? Because I resent you. Couldn't believe you'd become a government lapdog. You were our boss. Why didn't you die back then? During the attack, you should have just let yourself get blown up along with the surface elevator. You don't have to listen to this, EH. Yeah, there's nothing to hear that you haven't already heard. It's fine. If you just died, you died without becoming a Nikke, then I wouldn't feel so betrayed. Someone had to take responsibility. You lived through it too. You saw for yourself the horror we inflicted in the name of terrorism. But no matter how it starts, no matter who incites it, no matter what the justification, as soon as the wrong methods are used, the message loses all meaning. Exactly. A name can be branded into history, but our cause lost all its legitimacy. We dressed them up in the name of human rights movement, but all those terrorist attacks were nothing more than violent crimes. Crimes that brought death and destruction on a whole lot of innocent people. We can realize that we were wrong and regret it all we want, but there's no changing the wrongs we committed. It doesn't ease the pain that the victims suffered. There needs to be someone has to atone. Translation. Because pain and sin don't ever go away. EH. All those crimes were committed in the name of Heavenly Ascension. So I thought of it as the only right that I take responsibility. Atone, huh? All by yourself? Yeah, I'm the one who started it anyway. I'm the one who founded Heavenly Ascension, who failed to stop Crow and the hardliners, and who ultimately decided to go to that meeting where so many of our people died. It was all me. I realized that since I'm the one who started all this, I should be the one to end it. But by the time I made that decision, my body was already dying. That's the reason I became a Nikke. I wanted to have more time to atone for what we did. I think you should move on too. In that case, let me ask you one last question. In your entire life, has there ever been a time once, even just once, when you regretted coming to the Outer Rim, instead of taking over Elysion? You heard us talking. Just answer the question. I have more regrets than I can count. But coming to the Outer Rim has never been one of them, I swear it. You should leave Heavenly Ascension. Admit that what we did was wrong, and cast off your past life. That's the price you have to pay. No. Melon. You're a traitor and a hypocrite! I'll carry my share of my sin with me. What? Another bomb? Where was he hiding the detonator? We'll never be making it to heaven anyway, so I'll see you along in the hell with the others, boss. Dang, I thought he actually had a change of heart. Everyone get back! Melon! Light is alright, Heavenly Ascension! Average terrorist attitude. Very interesting. Muy interesanto, or however you say that.
It's over. Now, let us rest together, Commander.
When the smoke from the blast clears, we hurry to where Melon had been. But only debris from the explosion remain. For a brief moment, EH silently stares at the remains. Sorry to keep you all waiting. Let's get going. I'll take you outside. Okay. Following EH's lead, we walk toward the Outer Rim barrier.
Viper? Boss? Commander? What's wrong? Why is everyone so quiet? You hungry? I'm hungry too. Commander, wanna eat?
For goodness sake, Jackal. I'll buy you some food later, so just wait for now.
Yeah, sure.
Hmm? Jekyll starts sniffing and moves toward a box in the corner. What is it? There's something in there?
It smells like gunpowder. Boss, is it dangerous?
Jekyll lifts a small stick from inside the box. That's a sparkler.
A sparkly? Do you blow it up?
Each takes out the sparkler from Jackal. It's a sparkler. You light it like this. Each lights the tip. Crackle, crackle. And light begins to burst forth from the tip of the sparkler. She is really like a dog, bro. This is cute. And it's animated, too. And it shines like this.
Wow, that's so pretty.
Hold on. Just saving that screenshot. Yeah, you're right. It is very pretty. I never thought I'd see one of these in the Outer Rim. Yeah, it really is pretty. Each stares at the sparkler intently, her gaze filled with both nostalgia and regret. These are the only fireworks you should be lighting.
I want to hold one too.
Jackal grabs a handful and runs off.
Wait, Jackal, lighting that many is dangerous.
Viper runs after her. A Vixent. Yeah? If I ever get blinded again while chasing after the light and end up setting fire to something that isn't meant to burn, will you stop me, no matter what it takes? I'm sorry, that's a lot to ask. I don't think that day will ever come, because I'm positive you won't forget what you're atoning for. As such, I'm not going to agree to stop you. Instead, I pick up a sparkler and touch the tip to the one in EH's hand. Yo, we're touching tips. Crackle. I'll watch and support you as you atone, so that someday you'll finally have atoned for everything and be set free. In the shimmering light, EH gives a small smile. That's more than enough. Enter heaven, the end. Well, looky, looky. Looky, looky, here's a cookie.
I'll finish this quickly.
That was a good story. I like that one. However, I would love it if more of these were voiced. I guess it's not in budget or something, but I'd love it if more of these were voiced and, like, added, like,
Competition. Nothing beats cold hard cash.
I don't know, like, added to, like, an archive
I'm not
that
alone.
actively
We're all in this
updates.
together.
Because I know there is an archive, but I think it's only for certain things. Because I wasn't able to find some of that stuff in the archive. Like, for example, is it Sin? The librarian girl. Oh, no, sorry. I hit the mic. Sin. I couldn't find her story in there.
Woohoo! It lacked a certain
Pizzazz.
pizzazz, but I'm satisfied.
It lacked a certain pizzazz.
When we're done here, the scooter us no stopping.
Oh, right. I don't know why it switches people. Like, they're all targeting at the same time, so why switch people? No? I don't know. That's
When
tasty.
it comes to dominating the competition, nothing beats cold hard cash.
I agree. Money solves all issues. That's a joke.
Durnia. Oh no.
It's over. Now, let us rest together, Commander.
How are you all doing today?
I'm not alone. We're all in this together. I'll do my best. Cheer me on.
I've had this Univ class. It's basically how to succeed in university, how to succeed in college, right? And I am not joking. It has taught the same lesson
But I'm satisfied.
every single day. Like, the same point of... I won't get into it, but the same point of, you know, this thing, it's been every single day, without fail, the same topic. And I'm so sick and tired of it. I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I get it. It's been what? Like, 20 class periods? Like, I get it. Like, please. Please. Please.
Regroup and let's go again.
Like, I don't even pay attention in class. Because it's so useless. Like...
When it comes to dominating the competition,
But hey, who am
hard
I?
cash.
Who am I to say? I'm not a professor.
Seems I've got a knack for this.
I'm perfectly calm right now.
I kind of want to go get a snack from the vending machine. I've been worse about that because I've realized, like, I've got, what, $250 or whatever in that account
When it comes to dominating
that I can only use for food or at the, like, local, like, grocery-ish type store. And, like, at the grocery store, sure, you can get, like, a Nerf gun or whatever, right? Because, like, you know, it's... Sometimes grocery stores have that type of stuff. I'd say it's like a Albertsons mixed with a Target, if I had to relate it to whatever, right? And so they'll have that type of stuff. But, like, I'm not going to be able to spend $250 of it. I didn't press space, so why aren't you firing? Okay. But, yeah, and, but on the bright side, I only have a month left of school.
When it comes to
That's
dominating
nice,
the
but that is
competition,
4
that
freaking
means
weeks.
cold hard cash.
Holy, 4 weeks is so much.
Go, everyone.
Reloading. Swiftly. Enemy neutralized.
I won, Commander. Give me some drink.
Yeah, there's typically like an end cutscene at the end of hard mode, so I'm just getting that. Because the event's ending, I'd have to buy tickets anyway. If I want to see the last one. Yeah, and then we'll do main, I think, maybe. Yeah, probably. Like 1 chapter, and then we'll bundle the next event with the next main chapter. Which will be like in a week or 2 or whatever, however long it is. If it's a 2-part event, we'll
Now,
bundle
let
all
us
3 of them
rest
together.
Commander.
Here it comes. Here it is.
My roommate is going to be gone this weekend. So, you can expect long streams this weekend. On Friday, I'll probably do early.
Let's keep going.
To be honest, Friday I might do like a really early, like maybe I'll do like a 9 a.m. to like 5 p.m. or something like that. I don't know. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by.
It's over. Now,
Bet a bunch of you don't even know that
let us
song.
rest together, Commander.
Might is
Youngins.
power, after all.
That's satisfying seeing it hit the shield just. Yeah, not thrilling gameplay. If I'm being completely honest, I do love Nikke's story, but like the gameplay is just so.
When it comes to dominating the competition,
I think that when Nikke says the story's going to go on for 20 years, it's not going to go on for 20 years in this game. I think, actually, that this game is going to end in the next few years, and then they're going to move it over to a different game, kind of like Arknights and Arknights Enfield, you know? Like, something similar to that where, you know, they change games and kind of change how the game works. And I'm not saying it'll, like, the story will have the same stuff as, like, Enfield, you know, your different main character and all that, but, like, I'm saying, like, I think they're gonna move the brand and port it to a different, like, type of game. At least that's my guess. Because I think one of the main complaints about Nikke is that its gameplay is quite
It's over.
tedious.
Now, let us
I heard you
rest
ran into some
together,
trouble in the Outer Rim.
Commander.
How's your injury? It's fine. Healed a while ago. Pretty sure EH went through worse. I see. Can you tell me what happened? Sure. I tell Ingrid everything that happened. Thanks for the report. EH told you about her past, and there really was someone still in Heavenly Ascension, but he took his own life. I see. I suppose now you understand why I said I wasn't fit to judge. Yeah. Well, I think it's safe to say you've heard just about everything at this point. So, now that you have all the information, what do you think of EH? I have sympathy for her. I have sympathy, precisely because she knows what she did is wrong, and she's doing everything she can to be better. I see. So you consider her a victim? No. Okay, I'm glad it didn't force us into this path. Not necessarily. EH, the terrorist, did unforgivable things, there's no question there. But it's more complicated that, and there's something tragic to it as well. Is that so? As such, I don't believe she lied about dismantling Heavenly Ascension. I think her vow to face her past sins and atone is sincere. Understood. Be sure to include your thoughts in the report that I sent to HQ. Okay. Well, I guess I'll be going. Alright, great work. I stand to leave. Vixens. Yes? I'm going to do something. That can only be done here and only now. It'll be the first time and the last. Once you leave, you are to forget it. Forget what? Do you understand? Yes, I understand. Ingrid rises and bows her head. What are you doing? Thank you for listening to my sister's story. Ingrid lifts her head again. That is all. Now leave and forget what just happened. You're welcome. For what? See you around. With a memory in my heart that I'll ironically never forget, I say goodbye to the woman who is both Elysion's CEO and someone's older sister. That's so cute. She still cares about her sister. So cute. Yeah, I'm glad we got that. Oh wait, hold on to me.
Woohoo! It lacked
Woohoo!
but I'm satisfied.
Okay, what's this song? Enter heaven. If I ever die and this game is still going, someone log into my account and put that on my, like, account. I think that'd be funny. I have so much respect for the people who are like level 360. Actually, I don't know if that's respect. I'm baffled, I should say. I don't know if I should respect them or just be utterly confused. Wait, what am I doing? Right. Doing dailies and stuff.
What do you think the noble cause that are doomed to fail? What do you think about noble causes that are doomed to fail? Is it a meaningless feat, or something we should beseech everyone to do regardless?
A fight for a just cause makes it respected, no matter what form it takes. It's respected. Is it meaningful? Is it respected? Yes.
Depending on what you're fighting for, justice itself can be a form of power.
Exactly.
Can I ask you a question? Do you
It's never meaningless.
get around a lot?
Right, that's actually what I was doing here. Oh, that got louder as soon as I did that, huh? Oh, did I get none of these? Yikes. Oopsie poopsie. Yeah, this is... I'm guessing it'll release... Oh, wait, no! Wait, no, there's not a world I can, like, wander around. I wonder what song that is. Wait, can I see it somewhere? Like, isn't it somewhere on my screen that says what song's playing? Maybe it's only in the lobby? I don't know. Anyway. Recruit EH. I want to do a few polls. Is EH good? I want to see. Nikke tier list. Surprised it still auto pops up in the browser. It's been so long. Moran Treasure is apparently really, really good. Interesting. I don't know how to get her, though. Takina Inoue is also good for story. Oh, they've combined story now. Yeah, I see, okay. Let's see. Where's the new? EH. She's pretty cheeks. You know, it'd be nice to... I'm not gonna go into the gem, or the gems for sure, but... We'll do like 30. How much do we have left? We have 50,000. How much does this get us? Wait, how do... No. I forgot how many... Actually, wait. I can figure it out. It's 300. I was looking at the standard recruit and seeing how much that cost. Okay, so it's 300, so we can get... What? Over 100 pulls, so yeah, we can afford to do one more. I'm not going to do any more than this, though, for sure. Okie dokie, unlucky. Hold on, I need to see this. Oh, and take my phone off the charger. It is getting quite toasty. Alright. Here we go!
The bubbles will
gonna sneak past.
A good student listens well.
Alright, you're gonna have to give me some backstory. You're gonna have to give me some backstory. Neon walks forward with a vacant look. Right, Neon is lost, right? After walking for some time, she sees a cluster of lights come into view. She draws closer. A red light district unfurls before her. She keeps walking, but finds herself unable to move forward. She walks in place as if trapped on a set of rails. Her facial expression remains blank as she mechanically puts one foot in front of the other. After a long while...
There's a safeguard.
You're right. Only Nikke's on the level of protocol or cooking oil would have something like this, though.
What's its classification?
It's not meant for confidentiality, just for sealing memories.
What kind of secret is important enough for Elysion to install a safeguard? Think you can break it?
Yes, it's easy, since it's only for sealing memories.
Go ahead then.
Really memories.
You do realize it could damage your brain, right?
Silver Wolf! Oh. I know it. I just know it. I know it. I'm so confident, but I have to look it up. Wait, who's she in Monster Hunter Wilds? Voice English version? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know, but... should be here. Ether, and she's Dala. But come on, right? No? She's not... Dang. Totally expected it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, tell me that doesn't sound like Silver Wolf.
I thought you were trying to avoid getting tangled up with the commando unit.
I would have preferred not to, but a key delivered itself right onto our doorstep. There's no avoiding this.
I forgot. I should hate her,
She
right?
might have cooperated if we had tried persuading her.
Oh, we would have run a brain scan on her regardless. Why trouble ourselves with persuading her? Better to do it quickly than to draw out the process. And who knows? Her brain might not even get fried.
That's true.
So get on with it.
Alright, I'll hate Ether as well now, because she's cooperating. Her body turns transparent and then disappears. What the fuck?
Luckily, her brain made it through unscathed.
Whatever. Hurry up and continue.
Yeah. There's another safeguard.
Another one?
It's just a simple firewall. Breaking it won't pose any risks. It's more of a gateway than anything. I'll just think of it as a rapture and destroy it.
All right, just keep going.
I wonder why there are people
Time to show what
screaming.
a female student is capable of.
Alright, quick. Gotta get rid of all the obstacles. Gotta get rid of all of them. Gotta get rid of all of them. Can't let them live. Where are they? Can't destroy the pillar. Can destroy that thing. I think I did a great job on that.
That concludes today's lesson.
Bonk.
Is this not the path? Let's hurry.
I wonder if the video I have is of... I had that pulled up is of, like, the regular story mode.
Are you done?
Because maybe it'll take longer. Stall 3? Oh.
Yes, I am.
Why are there children?
Mind if I do a little inspection?
Inspection? The nerve of you.
You think you're in any position to judge my cleaning? Don't even bother. This is not something a simpleton like you can
A
Hey!
plebeian.
Where are you?
Just checking on your cleaning. Look, you didn't pick up this tissue.
Of course not. It's disgusting.
Cleaning's all about picking up the nasty stuff.
I'm above such menial tasks.
You've been saying that for 2 years now. Aren't you tired of it?
I won't be here long anyway. Someone like me would never stay in a place this dark and filthy for long.
Another line you've repeated for 2 years running.
Silence, you ignorant fool! You have no right to judge the truth of my words.
Is that Crown's VA? Stall 3 picks up the tissue with her tongs and drops it in the
I
basket.
just wish you'd put in a little more effort.
This whole thing's a farce anyway. There's no reason to put in any effort.
I hate to say this, but that person who's supposed to come get you, maybe they bailed.
On what grounds do you make such preposterous claims? Let's hear it.
It's been 2 years since you got here.
And
And I'm sure that priestess who left you here said she'd be back for you soon.
so,
So do you and that priestess have a different sense of time than the rest of us?
what do you mean?
No matter how you put it, 2 years hardly qualifies as soon.
Do not presume to impose your simplistic sense of time on us. Our perception of time is different from yours. 2 years is but the blink of an eye.
You know the money the priestess left us to care for you? It runs out this week.
Says who?
Says Big Madam.
That wasn't an insignificant sum of money.
You're right, it was a lot. That's why you've been able to get away with doing nothing while pretending to clean for 2 whole years.
I may not know the cost of living in this dump, but blowing through all that money in just 2 years? That's blatant extortion.
Question, how many people do you think are here right now?
What?
You've no idea. There are around 20. They've been discreetly watching over you around the clock in case something happens to you. They're so skilled that you haven't even noticed them in all this time.
You're just making things up. How can you tell if there are guards or not?
Princess, you know where we are, don't you? We're in Ephialtes, the most dangerous
Ephialtes?
place in the Outer Rim. A young girl like you doing nothing but strutting around, flaunting your nasty temper in a place like this? You really think it was just luck that nothing happened to you over the past 2 years?
Oh, you're spinning lies so you can pocket my money.
Big Madam runs the biggest shop in Ephialtes with the most customers. That's why even a nobody orphan like me can work there. And the reason it's gotten so big is simple. Big Madam values business and credibility more than her own life, so don't doubt her.
You're all nothing but human peddling scum in a red light district like this. And yet you talk about business and credibility? What a joke.
Yes.
Please, I'm begging you. Only say that stuff when it's just the 2 of us. Nowhere else. Got it? You could really get yourself killed.
Enough. Be silent.
So what are you going to do from now on?
That is no concern of yours. Know your place and get back to your cleaning.
You know, Princess, the money the priestess left for your care also covered my wages. Once this week is over, I've got no reason to stay with you.
Bunny, you actually believe you matter? I'll do perfectly fine without the likes of you.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Oh yeah? Well, that's a really...
At least turn your head. It's no wonder you caught a disease working in this filthy sewer.
I hope she starts
Absurd.
coughing.
Who do you think you are lecturing me?
Oh, never mind. Alright, so stuff's happening and
I can't believe
Ephialtes.
I'm already about to graduate.
That's the name of it, right? I'm just gonna let it auto.
I'll do my best. Cheer me on.
The Bluey.
That concludes today's lesson. The bubbles will show us
Why is
the
everything
way.
glitching, huh?
Tis a meeting with the foe.
Big Madam,
Yes?
Any news on Princess?
Well, this is a surprise. You went a whole month without asking that. I thought waiting on her around the clock had sapped all the affection right out of you.
That's not entirely wrong. I just suddenly got curious about how she's doing. She's dead, isn't she?
Huh?
Oh, she's alive. But probably not for long.
What? Huh?
Does she act like that outside too?
Mm-hmm. That temper of hers isn't going anywhere.
Oh, so
I take
they
it the
did
priestess
fire
who came
her.
by before never came back?
She never did, after all that big talk.
I see.
Hey, third. Just putting this out there, but don't go getting any bright ideas. You know better than anyone what a piece of work that girl is. It's a miracle she hasn't already died on the streets. Involving yourself with her won't get you anything. You'll be lucky if you don't end up paying for it instead. It's like I told you time and time again, everything comes with a price.
But
That's
also
not true,
a
and you know
reward.
it.
Oh, are you doubting me now?
Even after the money the priestess gave you ran out, you still looked after Princess for another month. That's why I like you, Big Madam.
Word is she's often spotted behind Marcus's place. There's always plenty of leftovers there, after all.
Got it. Thank you, Big Madam.
I see. Princess stands in front of the trash can. With a contorted expression and trembling hands, she lifts the lid. A jumble of food waste comes into view and a rancid smell wafts out. Beneath the stench, the lingering smell of food makes Princess's stomach churn.
Damn it! If I'd known it would come to this, I wouldn't have chosen to be a human this time.
A human? Huh? Princess reaches out. Children in ragged clothes rush out from beyond the alley.
beggar princess. What are you doing?
You kids again? Scram! I wouldn't deign to speak with someone beneath me.
You ain't digging through the trash, are ya?
I said get out of here!
Why are you doing that? You so hungry that you'd even eat scraps?
I warned you before. Show me disrespect again, and I'll make you regret it.
Whoosh. Splat. A piece of bread drenched in some unknown sauce hits the ground.
Eat this. But
The child takes a few steps forward, then plants her feet wide apart.
I'll only let you eat it if you crawl between my legs.
Laughter echoes from the kids behind her.
You're starving, right? Get on your hands and knees, and you'll get to eat. It's no big deal. Just close your eyes and crawl.
Kids are either jerks or the sweetest things ever, and there's no in between. They all like gaze at her with expectant eyes. Don't do it.
Pathetic fools.
What?
You were born to grovel on the ground. It's no wonder you're so obsessed with crawling. To think that those who crawl find pleasure in seeing others crawl. How utterly hilarious.
What
Yeah,
the
you
hell
get
are
it.
you talking about?
Are you incapable of understanding even plain speech? Then rot away in this garbage heap for the rest of your pathetic life, you insolent brat.
Free rat charges forward. Wham! Struck by the swinging fist, Princess rolls limply across the ground. The child flinches, glancing around with a tense expression. After a moment, a smile spreads across her face.
They're gone! They're actually gone! Those weird guards aren't here! Get her!
The beating begins. Princess instinctively curls up, enduring the barrage of
I
kicks.
hated you from the start! Always looking down on us, acting all high and mighty! I heard you're from some big shot family in the Ark! But guess what? This is the Outer Rim!
The pummeling stops. The children surrounding Princess gasp for breath.
You better not show your face around here again! If you do, we'll sell you off to some collector!
The children vanish. Overwhelmed by pain she has never felt before, Princess lies there, unable to even utter a groan. Her vision flashes white and then goes black over and over again. She turns her gaze and focuses on the soggy bread that the child threw on the ground.
Doesn't look like you got hit in the head. I won't ask if you're okay since you clearly aren't. Here.
Still lying on the ground, Princess feels a piece of bread placed on her forehead.
That's my forehead.
Oh, sorry. I couldn't tell.
Princess feels the bread brought to her mouth. She reflexively chews and swallows it.
Big Madam says it's important to eat after a beating. So eat up.
That's interesting.
The taste is vile. If this is what you call bread, I almost pity you.
Sounds like you need another beating.
Thy faith doth make me blush.
No, there's a difference between needing a beating and doing a beating. Big difference.
Target silenced. Redirecting fire.
Kablooey.
That concludes today's lesson.
Keep showing us the way.
How many combats are there? I guess this map could be really big, huh? And I just don't know it. 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be a fifth one here, probably. Okay, sorry, I should start from over here. What's a weird thing? Okay, that goes, I don't know. Okay, somewhere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, yeah, no, there's a decent amount.
The bubbles will show us the way.
The bubbles will show us the way.
Tis a meeting with the foe.
And if we've already gone through
You can
3-ish,
stay here.
20-ish minutes or whatever.
Where?
Right here.
No, I mean, where is my room?
Like I said, right here.
Are you telling me to sleep on the floor?
Yeah, the ceiling's sealed, so it'll be fine. This place wasn't cheap. I busted my chops to buy it.
You bought this place?
Yeah, it's my home.
Don't be ridiculous. There's no way this could be someone's home.
It is, though. It's my home.
Fine. We'll call it that for now. So you bought this entire place?
Wow, you really don't know anything, do you? You literally just sat around doing nothing for 2 whole years, huh?
Explain.
See this yellow line?
Yes.
Everything inside this yellow line is my home.
What are you talking about?
Most of the outer rim doesn't belong to anyone, so the concept of having a house doesn't really exist. But you can buy a marked off area like this. As long as the owner's inside it, they're guaranteed absolute safety.
Absolute safety? How?
The organization that manages this area keeps it safe. You pay them and rent the space from them. See that guy over there? The one by the pillar?
Princess looks toward the pillar. A large man is leaning against it, glancing around with a bored expression.
Right now, that guy's in charge of this area. Think of him as a security guard. If something happens, he either handles it himself or reports it to his superiors. Just so you know, Big Madam's organization runs this place.
You sound like a bunch of children playing house.
It's a basic safety net, more or less. Without it, this place would be filled with... In fact,
Nope.
that's apparently how it used to be.
People at each other's throats all the time.
Has the priestess contacted you?
That is none of your concern.
I heard you've been wandering around the whole month. Looks like you've gained nothing but people's resentment.
Simpletons like you would never understand my thoughts.
Princess, you're going to get yourself killed if you keep acting like this. You think you can survive another thrashing like that? Work and earn your place. That way, you won't get ganged up on like that again.
You expect me to work in this filthy dump?
You're in the Outer Rim right now. This place decides whether you live or die.
I did nothing wrong. They attacked me for no reason.
That's the problem. Most of the inhabitants here did nothing at all. That's what Heavenly Ascension believed was the main reason the Outer Rim's being eaten away from within.
Heavenly Ascension. So that's what you call those terrorists?
When Heavenly Ascension gained influence out here, their words started to carry weight. Before long, most folks in the Outer Rim ended up with jobs.
Ha! Scavenging for rapture parts, selling corpses, running black market trades. You call those jobs?
In this place, yeah.
How embarrassing. I'd laugh if it weren't so sad.
So at some point, anyone in the Outer Rim who does nothing is seen as either a leech or someone with a death wish. Especially those from the Ark. Most of them are considered suicidal. They despair over their situation, and then go
The an
around
ad break's
causing
about to start, so when
trouble
that happens, I'm
everywhere.
gonna go downstairs and
Just
get
like you are
something
now,
to eat, and
Princess.
then also go to the bathroom.
You've
by the
got a
way.
way of making people dislike you. That's why you keep getting into fights everywhere. You need to work. The priestess isn't coming back for you, and you're causing way too many problems. Work under someone, and you'll naturally receive protection. The Outer Rim isn't just a stopover anymore. It's a place you have to survive.
Enough. I can always just go back to the Ark.
You fled from that place, remember?
I didn't flee. I merely sought temporary refuge.
That's what fleeing is.
Whatever. There's no point in talking to someone like you. I'm going back to the Ark.
Fine, then go. Want me to show you the way? Big Madam says you get used to corpses if you see enough of them. Maybe this is my chance to start getting used to them. What are you waiting for? Let's go.
Alright, I'll be right
Get
back.
some sleep. Apply the ointment I got from Big Madam.
Alright, I'll be right back, be right back. Okay, be right back, be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's continue.
Tomorrow, we'll go see her together. And we can get you a job.
Stall 3 lies on the floor with nothing but a thin strip of cloth underneath her. Princess remains awake, unable to fall asleep. Her body aches and her pride is in tatters. Noise fills the air. Laughter, crying, and all kinds of sounds reach her ears. She tosses and turns. Beside her, Stalls 3's ragged coughing continues. A closed-off ceiling. Faint light. She lets out a deep sigh and closes her eyes. As sleep eludes her, she opens her eyes again.
You up? What? Come on, let's go job hunting.
What are you talking about? I've only been lying down for 5 minutes.
What are you... What are you talking about? You slept like a log.
Huh?
For some reason, Princess's body feels unusually light.
I did?
Yeah, you were snoring like crazy. The neighbors even made a big fuss about it. Get up, let's get going.
No, wait. I didn't sleep at all. I wasn't asleep. I merely closed my eyes for a moment.
It's crazy. Wonder where this is going.
We face this foe with steadfast hearts. Art thou holding fast, great hero?
I just got hit. It felt good. I'm pretty good too, aren't I?
This place too hath been cleared. Now let us continue forth upon our journey.
I'll follow you closely, teacher. I will turn everything into bubbles. Ugh. I'm telling you right now, no fighting.
But she's the brat from yesterday!
Hey, Third. This is the new worker Big Madam talked about?
Oh, right, it's not on auto.
I can't work with her. Setting aside the fact that she'll obviously bail in no time. What do I even do with a nutcase like her?
Silence! You've got no right to speak after beating an innocent person senseless! Beating an innocent person senseless.
Yep, you just admitted to getting beaten.
See? She's got some loose screws!
Still, you went too far with that beating.
What? Are you still her lackey?
No.
Then why the hell do you care? Do you even know how much it pissed me off? Watching this nobody bark orders at you like you're her servant?
I was getting paid, so I was fine with it.
Oh, so money makes it all okay!
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Back when she had money, you didn't make a peep either, remember? So yeah, with enough money, anything goes.
Ugh. But seriously, she's so useless. Can she even do anything?
She said she knows a bit about computers and electronic devices.
Real fitting skills for a precious princess like you, huh?
Enough, forget it. I have no intention of learning under someone so utterly devoid of class.
Sounds like you didn't get beaten up hard enough. Wanna go one-on-one? Huh?
With someone as young and vulgar as you, I would never stoop so low.
Yeah? How old are you anyway?
I've lived far longer than your tiny mind could ever comprehend. You wouldn't believe me even if I told you, so I won't.
One more word, and I'm shoving a grenade down your throat! Got it?
Free Rat opens her jacket, revealing the grenades hanging inside. Oh, you actually have
even
grenades.
carry those around.
To shove it down the throats of punks like you! That's why!
Why not blow yourself up instead? Seems like a rather fitting end for you.
Okay, that's enough.
Third.
Fine. I'll admit there are things about her that are a bit off. But there aren't exactly many sane people around here either.
All right, fair point.
Just give her a chance. If it really doesn't work out, you can take it up with me.
This is driving me nuts.
Princess, whatever you do, don't go causing any trouble. For Big Madam's sake, if nothing else. Got it?
Sure, as long as that fool doesn't mess with me.
Everything will be fine if you just keep your mouth shut. So do me a favor and be quiet, okay?
Free Rat, I probably don't need to remind you, but Princess works for Big Madam now. You know what'll happen if you mess with her.
Yeah. You, come with me.
Are you not coming?
No, I only handle the cleaning. They're the computer people. See you at home tonight.
Huh? Hey, wait!
Sol 3 walks off in the opposite direction.
Not so confident without your protector now, huh?
Be quiet. Don't talk to me.
I swear. Be nice to Third, you hear me? She managed to buy a house at her age, even in such a frail state. That house isn't something you can just buy with money alone. You need solid credit and a powerful guarantor to...
You call that hovel a house?
Seriously? You better do a good job today. If not, I'll throw you out on the spot.
Does that girl have any siblings?
Jeez, you're not listening to me at all, huh?
You called her Third.
It's not my story to share.
Oh, that
You'll
is
have
true.
to hear it from her. Let's go. Move it.
That night.
Oh, Princess, you're back? How was it? You didn't cause any trouble, right?
Princess trudges over without a word and lies down on the floor. Moments later, she begins to snore.
Must have been quite the day.
So she's learning. Slowly but surely.
Perfectly calm right now.
Still don't exactly get where this is going, but I trust the process. I'm trusting.
After such fierce strife, there must be rest.
That concludes today's lesson.
Keep showing us the way.
Encounter.
A few days later.
Looks like you were hard at work today, too. Did you have fun?
It's like a mother with her kid. Princess trudges over without a word and lies on the floor. Moments later, she begins to snore. A few more days go by.
Did you eat?
Not hungry.
Princess trudges over without a word and lies down on the floor. Moments later, she begins to snore. A few more days go by.
At this rate, I'm going to die.
Have you eaten?
No.
Wanna eat together? It's on me today.
Okay.
With unfocused eyes, Princess hungrily devours her meal. She then lies down on the floor and promptly falls asleep, snoring. A few more days go by.
This is exhausting.
How was your day?
Same as always. Why do you keep asking?
Have you eaten?
No.
Let's eat together then.
It's on me today.
Ooh. Sounds like you're finally starting to realize how much it means when someone gives you food for nothing in return. Now that you've worked, you get it, don't you? It's the same as laboring for someone else.
I think I'm starting to understand a little.
After a simple meal, the two lie down side by side and fall asleep. A few weeks later.
Can you not count? You gave me more money than you should have. Here's the excess. Consider yourself lucky I have a conscience.
Take it. It's yours.
What do you mean?
You've earned yourself a raise. You've been working hard without cutting corners. When it comes to hacking or electronics, you are better than most adults. I used to think
She's
your
getting
story
promoted.
would end with you dead in some back alley, but you're holding out better than I expected. How's life treating you? Good?
Okay, I guess. Did anyone contact me?
No.
Then I'd like to reach out to them.
Very funny. One wrong message to the Ark and bodies will start dropping. Mostly them, but us as well. That's why people
Mostly
secure lines
them.
or go through brokers. Unfortunately, Heavenly Ascension's been getting too aggressive lately, making even that difficult. Security's tighter than ever. Still, if you want to contact her on your own, I won't stop you. But you're going to need both the tech to do so, and money. A lot of it. Isn't it about time you accept reality? You've been abandoned.
That's not possible.
Don't deny it. It happens all the time out here. The Outer Rim itself was abandoned, which is why all those who've been discarded gather here. Any hope of ever going back is nothing more than a joke.
I'm going back, no matter what.
Sure you are. I guess in a place as humorless as this, even a sad joke like that helps you get through the day.
That's crazy. Princess trudges through the underground tunnel, glancing around as she walks. 2.5 years have passed since the arrival of the at the Outer Rim, so she spent half a year. She spent the first 2 years living relatively comfortably at Big Madam's shop, but the last 6 months have been unlike anything she's ever experienced in her life.
I'm back.
Princess is taken aback by her own words.
How easily things change in just half a year.
On her way back towards Stall 3's home, her eyes meet those of the guard leaning against a pillar. The man, wearing his usual indifferent expression, tosses something toward Princess. It is a chocolate-flavored Splendimin. The guard turns his head away again, scanning the area with that same apathetic look on his face. An unidentifiable emotion wells up in Princess as she puts the chocolate-flavored Splendimin in her mouth. It tastes sweet. Aww.
Let's go, everyone!
After such fierce strife, there must be rest.
I just got hit. It felt good.
Whoa! That was easy.
I'm getting more and more excited.
That concludes
Today's lesson. So this...
Let's hurry. There is work
brings
to be
us-
done when we get back.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Tis
Okay.
a meeting with the foe.
On it. Soul Adasaka. Stall 3 stirs awake. After glancing at Princess snoring beside her, she takes a plain Splendimin bar from her bag and places it near Princess's head. She gets up and walks out, offering the guard a quick greeting as she heads to work. Stall 3's job is cleaning the red light district. She picks up any trash she sees while making her rounds. She opens the first door and walks in. Inside, a table is piled high with hazardous items. She cleans carefully, mindful not to get cut. She opens the second door and steps in. Inside, she encounters a worker who has not left the room. They exchange a brief greeting and she begins cleaning. The worker hands her some bubblegum, a popular item on the Ark. She opens the third door and goes in. Her eyes sting and her breath catches in her throat. Her cough grows more severe. She rubs her eyes thoroughly and finishes cleaning. It's lunchtime. She sits at a random spot on the filthy floor and rummages through her bag. She spots the bubblegum, but puts it away and eats the plain Splendimin bar instead. An emaciated rat darts across her vision. She jumps up and runs after it. She slips on a puddle of muck and she gets scraped by a nail, but she catches the rat. The sudden exertion aggravates her cough and her vision blurs. She lightly wipes the rat to clean it before slipping it into her bag. Her afternoon shift begins. She opens the fourth door. A liquor bottle flies through the air, smashing against her head and breaking apart. Dizziness washes over her as the sound of running footsteps approaches. A brief commotion breaks out, and then dies down. She wraps her bleeding head with a filthy cloth and resumes cleaning. She opens the fifth door. 2 people are lying on the floor. After she calls for Big Madam, they're both dragged away, mumbling incoherently. She cleans the trashed floor and finds a leftover sausage, something she's only ever heard about. After a moment of hesitation, Third classifies it as trash and puts it in her bag. The remaining rooms are in relatively good condition. She cleans them thoroughly, then heads back to see Big Madam. After receiving light treatment, she has a cup of tea with an unknown grease floating in it and rests for a moment. Lights begin to come on through the red light district. Third stares at the site vacantly. The supervisor completes the cleaning inspection and reports to Big Madam. She receives her daily pay and leaves the shop. She stops by the bathroom and washes up briefly. On her way home, she stops by the exchange booth and trades the rat she caught for cookies. She arrives home and gives the guard a quick greeting. She drops her things on the floor and takes a breath, gazing blankly at the flickering light. Aww. She blinks, trying to take in as much light as possible. Familiar footsteps approach. She turns her head. It's her beautiful princess, a flower amid the filth. Third glances at the floor, checking for her cookies and bubble gum. Then, taking in the sight that had somehow become a part of her everyday life, she offers a quiet greeting.
Welcome back, princess. Have you eaten yet?
Aww.
Push me to my limit.
That's really sad. Woo!
That concludes today's lesson. I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Enough business. Time for pleasure.
A few months later.
I'm telling you, she's insanely good. She's got 0 physical strength, but she's a beast when it comes to hacking and data manipulation. Better than even some of those big shot adults out there.
Wow, really?
Yeah, her going rate has skyrocketed. Everyone's tripping over themselves trying to recruit her.
That's amazing. I'm proud of you, princess.
I merely imparted some knowledge to those fools.
It's too bad, really. If she just shut her mouth, she'd be perfect. I guess whatever God created us really does have a sense of humor.
Don't speak so lightly of a deity.
Hey, when are you gonna spend money on me? You owe me after all.
Why do I owe you anything? You mean from when you showed up, insulted me, and beat me half to death?
Come on, you know you deserved it back then.
You really did.
Stop trying to mooch off me. I don't have the money for that.
What are you saving all that cash for anyway? You've probably got a decent amount saved up by now.
None of your business.
What a cheapskate. Fine then, enjoy your riches. Are you at least keeping it all somewhere safe? One little slip and you could get cleaned out.
Big Madam is holding on to it, so it shouldn't be an issue.
Oh,
You really have become an Outer Rim citizen through and through.
Enough. Let's go. Marcus has some discounts at his shop today.
Someone's done her homework. Today's actually this month's barter day. You know all that junk I told you to pick up while working? Bring it with you. You might score some Nutrium if you're lucky.
Nutrium?
You know, the stuff Big Madam gave you a while back.
Calling that Nutrium would be an insult to the real thing.
Funny. I seem to remember you scarfing it down.
Let's go. If we're late, there'll be nothing left. I've been saving up bullets just for today.
I've been meaning to ask you about that. Why are you so obsessed with bullets?
When they go off, the flash lets you see everything around you. That's why I like them. It's a different feeling from fire or regular lamps. There's this flash, and everything suddenly gets all bright.
Bullets?
It's exciting. The greater the firepower, the brighter the flash. And in that
Neon.
moment, it's like the whole world lights up. It's the best. I love it when the darkness transforms into light.
A few months later.
Ugh, people make mistakes. She doesn't have to keep nagging me all day.
Is that you, Princess? You're back early.
Huh? Yeah, didn't you see me?
How was your day?
Even more miserable than usual. Free Rat talks a lot for someone with no skill.
But what about...
Please tell me Princess is gonna, like, save third and, like, get her medicine or whatever
Will
with
your
her
cough
abounding
never
riches.
get better?
No. They say it... won't.
How is anyone supposed to sleep with you coughing up a storm?
And you snore,
Sorry.
Tom. Princess sits down and powers up her laptop. The small generator rattles loudly. After glancing around, she connects the cable trailing from the laptop to her glasses. Her gaze locks on the screen as if drawn to
You've
it.
been obsessed with that thing ever since you bought it. What are you even doing?
Mind your own business. It's a hobby.
With the money you spent on that, you could have bought a way better home than what we've got now. Big Madam would have stood as a guarantor for you, too.
This is worth far more than a house, you fool.
Well, have you eaten?
I have. Pathetic a meal as it was.
Me too. I ate before coming home today.
There are some snacks in my bag that Free Rat left for me, but they don't suit my palate. You can have them. What? Why are you staring at me like that?
It just hit me how much things have changed. Can I touch your face?
What?
Your face. I want to touch it.
Huh? Stall Third reaches out and touches Princess's face. She caresses it gently.
Your face is so... small.
I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. What
What do you think you're doing? Stop that.
Princess bats Stall 3's hands away.
Did I catch you off guard?
Just go to sleep. I'm busy.
Okay. Just don't stay up too late.
The hum of the generator and the soft tapping of keys echo through the underground tunnel. After a while...
This generator is useless. My laptop's battery is draining faster than it can charge. Maybe I should buy a better one. I've saved up a good amount of money.
Princess turns her head and looks at Stall 3 sleeping. The sound of coughing continues. Yeah, come on! Then her eyes move to the yellow lines drawn on the floor. There's barely enough room for 2 children to lie down.
I still don't think you can really call this place a home. Well, I have all the time in the world.
Let's go, everyone!
I'm getting more and more excited.
I'd like to know the backstory of the Outer Rim and, like, how it was created. Like, there are houses and things here, so at one point, was it like the Ark, or is it just people have just established scraps?
It's over. Now, let us rest together, Commander.
That's what I'm
Is
most
this not
curious
the
about.
path?
I will turn everything into bubbles!
Princess awakens. She picks up the plain Splendorman bar left near her head and eats it. She rises groggily, casually greets the guard, and heads to work, shaking off the last of her sleep. Princess's job is scavenging through the electronic waste yard. Amid the mountains of discarded devices brought down from the Ark, she searches for anything that might still be usable. It's heavy labor and something she isn't particularly good at. Free Rat nags at her from the side, but she ignores it and does her best. This is her least favorite time of day. The morning's work ends, and they spread out makeshift mats to gather for a meal. She always wonders what difference morning and afternoon make in a place this dark. She puts a slice of bread soaked in a questionable sauce in her mouth. Despite its appearance, it doesn't taste bad. After a short lunch break, they inspect the collected electronics. This is her favorite time of day. She hacks the data left on the devices and sells it any valuable information she finds. It pays far better than selling the devices outright, and fortunately, she is exceptionally skilled at it. Thanks to that, this workload is relatively easy, and her pay is quite decent. Free Rat says Princess could easily make a name for herself in the Outer Rim if she wanted to. The compliment lifts her spirits for a moment, but once she looks around, her heart turns cold once more. She sees a place that's dark, foul-smelling, and covered in filth. Above all, it's a place without hope. Hope found in the gutter may seem utterly insignificant to those on the outside, but everyone here clings to it. Princess reaffirms to herself her decision not to try and find her hope here. Her hope lies in the Ark, not in the Outer Rim. She is certain that the moment she allows herself to find hope here, she'll be done for. The workday comes to an end. She visits Big Madam, engages in small talk, and receives her pay. She returns home. After briefly greeting the guard, she turns toward the sound of the coughing. She sees a goofy smile, filthy clothes, and a poor child. Princess's heart wavers. She suddenly finds herself wanting to hold on to hope here, if only for this child. She approaches the child, in response to the greeting that had somehow become part of her everyday life.
No, I haven't eaten yet. Let's eat together.
I'm not alone. We're all in this together.
So weak.
Third is gonna die, isn't she? I don't want to say it, but I think we all know it.
Art thou holding fast, brave hero? This is pretty close to our practice drills.
The story will be rewritten into a tale that's happy and beautiful.
Let's hurry. There is a work.
I will turn everything into bubbles.
2 months later.
You mean this place?
Yes.
This place is our home?
No. Let me make this clear. This is my home, but you may live here as well. I'll allow it.
Stall 3 moves around the room. She bumps her head against the wall with a thud.
Ow!
What are you doing?
You bought this place?
Yes. Big Madam helped out a lot. It probably won't mean anything, but I tried to find a place with decent air.
I thought you wanted to get a better generator?
How do you know about that?
You mutter about it every night. Why wouldn't I know? Do you not need one?
I do.
Then why didn't you get one?
Oh.
Thank you, Princess. Now it's my turn to tell you something.
I bought you a
bought
generator. I knew it.
What?
I have to go pick it up today.
What are you talking about? But they're incredibly expensive.
I'm good at my job, and I saved up a lot.
Why would you?
I don't know. Maybe for the same reason you bought this house?
Aww. That night.
Wow, the floor's so soft.
This isn't soft. It's as hard as a rock.
It's so quiet. Like someone turned off all the noise.
The other place was just ridiculously noisy.
Are you not using your computer today? You always have that pretty lady on your screen while you're working on it.
What pretty
That's
lady?
a blueprint. Never mind. I'm not really in the mood for that today.
I see.
Hey, why does everyone call you Third? Do you have siblings?
No. There's this public restroom in Ephialtes. It's poorly maintained, and most of it doesn't even work. You know how public restrooms are. Well, the very last stall is used for storing all sorts of junk, and they say that's where I was found.
What?
Yep, I was born there. Obviously, I don't know who my parents are. Anyway, I was the third kid they found in that stall.
Oh, I thought it was the third stall.
That's why they call me Third.
What happened to the other two?
They even call that stall the maternity ward. Isn't that funny?
That is kind of funny, actually.
Not even slightly.
Oh, sorry.
Do you plan on living here forever? The Outer Rim, I mean.
Yeah, probably.
Have you ever thought about going to the Ark?
It's not like I can go there just because I want to. Are you going back to the Ark, Princess?
Yes. There's something I have to do.
When will you go?
As soon as possible. I've almost got everything lined up.
I see. Can you tell me what the Ark is like?
Why? You said yourself that you'll never be able to go there.
I'm just curious. And it sounds interesting.
First of all, it's bright.
It's bright? Are there tons of lights?
No, it's bright even without lights.
I can't even imagine what that would be like.
If you ever do go, you'll know exactly what I mean. And there are so many tall buildings.
The two talk late into the night in their new home before falling asleep. That's sweet.
Commander, please wait a little longer.
So who is Princess?
I'm not being impatient.
That I know is going to be important. It's going to be like, yup, that's Ingrid. I know it's not Ingrid. I feel like it's going to be important. No, it couldn't be. It couldn't be, right? No, wait, she has black hair, right? Okay.
That concludes today's lesson.
Keep showing us the way.
Maybe it's just... Guess what? We're gonna make it tragic. It could get tragic. New pack. A few days later.
Whoa! Is this your new place? It looks nice.
Yeah, it's great.
Where's Princess?
Huh? Isn't she at work?
What are you talking about? Today's our day off. That's why I came by to hang out.
Then where'd she go? She took off first thing after waking up.
You know, she's been sneaking off to this one place by herself lately. She just stands there for a while, then comes back. You know anything about it?
No.
Over where she's been going, there's this crawl space that connects to the Ark. Didn't she keep saying she wanted to go back to the Ark? Maybe she's going there. I mean, they call it a crawl space, but really it's just a passage you can bribe your way through. But I doubt Big Madam would let her do that. Think she's trying to escape?
No way.
Right? There's no way. She's been around
Don't
the
tell me
Outer
she
Rim long
abandons
enough.
Third.
She wouldn't be that stupid. Unless she's looking to get herself killed. Let's go check it out. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me too. Lead the way.
Found her. She's over there. But I can't see too well. We've got to get closer.
What are you gonna do if we get caught?
How do you think I got my name? Sneaking around like an alley rat is in my nature. Your cough. Can you hold it in?
Hold my hand.
Why are you suddenly asking me to?
My eyesight's gotten really bad.
You said you were fine lately. Here, grab my hand. Let's go.
Third and Free Rat move cautiously while holding hands. Hiding near a pile of scrap, they spot Princess standing no more than 20 paces away. Princess taps her foot anxiously. After a short while, a priestess clad in white and gold emerges from a small opening in the partition. Her face is veiled, but she seems visibly shocked the moment she sees Princess.
Your Holiness.
You!
Whack! Princess kicks the priestess in the leg. The priestess staggers for a moment, then regains her footing.
Your Holiness. You're truly alive.
3 years! For 3 years you left me rotting in this place without a single message! What exactly were you doing? Explain yourself!
Princess's necklace shimmers with a golden light. The princess recoils in fear.
Please, please allow me to explain everything. I beg you, temper your anger.
Can she just explode the priestess?
Now!
Okay. That day, the day of your corporeal transference, while you were resting, after the ritual had concluded, a man suddenly appeared.
Okay.
VTC was annihilated, quite literally, by that single intruder.
Huh?
What?
Once the transference ritual was over, you withdrew to rest, while the remaining members enjoyed the celebrations. That man entered the hall quietly. He wore a commander's uniform, held a pistol in one hand, and carried a large backpack.
Was this Anderson?
He stood there, staring at us. And then, he attacked.
Or was it, maybe it was me? Or maybe it was a like one of the subjects in between Anderson and me.
Neither the deployed Nikkes nor the robots were of any use.
Johan?
We were slaughtered, powerless to do anything.
By one person? What kind of disgusting joke is this?
He was a monster, disguised as a human. I still can't wrap my head around how he did it, how he killed everyone. Only a handful survived, including myself.
Like I said, what kind of disgusting joke is this?
Trust me.
Huh?
I do not wish to believe it either, and yet it is the truth. He single-handedly killed more than 200 people.
What?
Who was it?
It was Anderson.
I freaking knew it, bro. I knew it. I knew it.
Anderson? Commander of the Goddess Squad? How? He was supposed to be in a coma. Did you get revenge?
We could not. The senior officers who were involved in the transference ritual all perished.
Let's go, Anderson. He got revenge for his goddess squad.
The
Good.
central government then elevated that man to the position of deputy chief, placing him entirely beyond our reach.
Damn those central government dogs! All that time circling me, and now they finally bear their fangs?
The moment VTC's power waned, the central government descended upon us with unrestrained fury. It was a purge. Very few devotees remain within the Ark.
How many?
More or less 2%.
Oh,
I persuaded and rallied the remaining devotees, Your Holiness. I never expected it would take 3 years, but I did everything I could.
given all that, why did you not come back for me? Answer me! You dumped me in the Outer Rim while I was unconscious! I spent 3 years crawling through the sewer! Why was I not contacted even once?
We had no funds. Entering the Outer Ring safely requires an enormous bribe. Money we simply did not have.
What did you say?
The sum we paid to the Madam of Ephialtes when we entrusted you to her care. It was everything VTC possessed at the time. I barely managed to scrape together enough money just to get here today.
You really expect me to believe all this? That VTC, the rulers of the Ark of Mankind,
So she was the next ruler?
couldn't even afford a single bribe? Tell me the truth. What's the real reason?
Everything I said was the truth. Forgive me, Your Holiness.
Let's fucking go, Anderson. Oh, Anderson, my boy. My homie. I love you, Anderson. Yeah. I'll drink and eat to that one. Cheers. That's my boy. Princess sinks to the floor. She looks up at the sobbing priestess with a blank expression.
You really expect me to believe such a terrible joke?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You idiots! Just how unbelievably stupid did you have to be to let things end up
Let's
like
go,
this?
Anderson. I've lost my remorse for Princess now that I've realized where she came from and what she actually intended to do.
Morons! Incompetent swine! Utter dimwits! The whole lot of you!
Your Holiness, please calm down.
Shut up! You shut your mouth, you useless simpleton! Everything I built up had been solid, and you let it all crumble in an instant!
But you're still alive, Your Holiness. So long as you're alive, there's still hope. When your message reached me, I was shocked beyond measure, to be honest. I believed you had already passed. You were in the Outer Rim, after all. Even though we paid the madam, I assumed that the creatures of this refuse heap would never honor such an agreement. There was nowhere safe for us to hide at the time. So we made the only choice we could, knowing full well it could end.
You're telling me you
badly.
walk around in this and no one catches you?
Yet here you stand,
Bro,
alive.
bro put all their points into stealth.
And since you're alive, we can regroup. We can rebuild VTC.
No, you can't.
Our devotees in the Ark have lost not just their wealth, but their symbol. All they've witnessed is our one-sided purge at the hands of the central government.
Oh, so satisfying. I've always hated the VTC. Oh, Anderson, my boy, I respect you so much more now. Like, his respect was already, like, probably one of the highest I had for characters in this game, outside of, like, you know, Roppy, the Goddess Squad, Johan and them. Even how much I do find Johan kind of silly and goofy, and he's kind of annoying, but like I do respect him. Anderson is just That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
But if you show them that you still stand strong, they will rally once more.
How?
Do you still have the key?
As if abandoning me wasn't enough. Now you dare question my authority?
Not at all. I merely wondered.
I have it. It's still in one piece.
Oh, then,
What exactly do you think you're going to do with it?
so long as we have the key, and all the dormant ancient technology contained within, VTC can rise again at any time. The Pact prevented us from using the key's power, but as things stand, there is no longer any reason to uphold it.
Don't tell me this is actually gonna
Once we
work.
demonstrate technology generations ahead of its time, all those foolish humans will again fall under our thumb. It will certainly take time, but time is of no consequence to us. If we endure a brief humiliation and work in the shadows, we can reclaim dominion over humanity. Do you have it on your person now?
Do you really believe I'd walk around carrying something that important?
But your body was the only thing transported to the Outer Rim.
So?
The priestess's gaze travels over Princess, stopping at the necklace.
Tell me, do you really think having the key alone will make you fit for the title of Her Holiness?
I would never. Don't be ridiculous.
She wants it.
I'll consider your
There is nothing to consider. We must act immediately.
Remember very clearly, whose presence you're in when you voice your insignificant opinions.
My deepest apologies, Your Holiness.
Await further instructions.
As you command.
Princess turns sharply and walks away. After watching her for a long moment, the priestess heads back toward the partition.
What was that about?
Free rat.
Uh-huh. What is it?
First of all, don't tell anyone what you saw and heard today.
I didn't even understand a single thing they said.
Still, not a word to anyone. Especially not to Big Madam.
Fine. My lips are sealed.
Good. Thanks.
Dang, okay. Are we gonna have to kill a child?
This isn't bad
Just kidding.
either.
The child actually seems fine.
This uniform is so comfortable.
I'll kill the priestess, though, without a second thought. Huh. If I'm currently stronger than Anderson, at least in terms of physical condition, surely I can take out one priestess while he could take out 200. Or however many it was. Surely, right? Surely.
A good student listens well.
Surely he's got it within him. After their meal, Princess and Third lie down side by side on the floor.
Are you asleep?
No, my body isn't tired enough to fall asleep.
You've turned into a proper worker. So, you're going back to the Ark?
You heard.
Yes.
Free rat too?
How'd you know?
Both of you stink.
No I don't.
You do. I'm deliberating about whether to go or not.
Why?
There are too many variables.
I see. Who exactly are you, Princess?
I am the highest authority in the VTC. I used to be called Your Holiness.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm the head of VTC, where I'm regarded as a deity. I'm very old, even though I look about your age right now.
Oh, so she actually
My
is
real
old?
age is closer to 200.
No one can live that long.
Sure they can. Theoretically, if you get injected with Evergreen, you could live into your mid-200s. But I never got Evergreen. I survived this long by transferring my brain to different bodies. I would take a young, sturdy body and live in it until it reaches its mid-20s. And then I'd transfer my brain to a new body
Mid-20s?
over and over.
Surely you could go until like 30, right?
So you became a Nikke?
No. I despise those scrap metal bodies, which is why I moved into human bodies. Granted, I'm starting to regret that decision now. In any case, it was one of the crown jewels of our technology. The central government shut it down, but they made an exception for me.
But what about the original people in those bodies?
Killed.
Dead, probably. Or their brains got taken and they were turned into Nikkes.
Oh, so you were a bad person, huh?
Yup.
Yes, I killed a lot of people for power. Looking back on it all now, I lived gloriously.
Does that mean you're going back to the Ark to do bad stuff again?
Kill her, Third.
I told
You
you
know
I
what
still
you have to
decided.
do. You know what you must do, Third.
Are you out of money? Should I give you some?
Forget it. You keep it.
It's not like I can use it anyway.
Spend it on treatment.
No. They already told me they can't cure me here.
Ever the dump this place.
People born in the Outer Rim usually don't live past their 30s.
If you've got something to say, say it.
Can I touch your face?
You keep wanting to touch me every chance you get.
Third reaches out and traces Princess's face. Princess quietly looks at Third. Her eyes don't seem to be looking at anything at all.
Looks like your vision is almost gone.
I figured you knew.
How could I not? You always slam into walls and trip over things. Born in the muck, never once tasting a proper life. I feel sad for you.
It's okay. I was happy. And I still am.
Will you come with me?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Good. As it happens, I needed a human shield in case of emergencies.
A human shield? Princess removes her glasses and places them on Stall 3's face. Bzz.
Huh? What's going on? Everything's flashing.
Give it a moment.
Oh, that was what her glasses did.
There.
Princess puts the glasses back on.
I've recorded your brainwaves.
My brainwaves?
When we get back to the Ark, I'll give you a gift. This is preparation for that.
I don't really get it, but okay.
Let's go tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Okay.
Dang,
Good
she...
night, Princess.
Go ahead and sleep. I still have things to finish up.
Is it something to do with that pretty lady that's always on your screen?
Yes. Now that I've scanned your brainwaves, I can finalize everything.
I still don't get what you're talking about.
A fool like you wouldn't understand anyway.
The next day... Bam, bam, bam! Princess is woken up by pounding at the door. She rubs her eyes and opens the door. He snitched.
What is it?
He snitched. He snitched.
This is bad. Really bad.
What are you doing? Why are you pounding on my door so early in the morning?
There's a manhunt out for you across the entire Outer Rim.
For me?
Yeah, you. The
Central
bounty
government
on you
caught
is
wind.
100 million. There were already soldiers and Nikkes in the Outer Rim.
Soldiers? Must be the central government. They finally found me. Or someone tipped them off.
Let's go to Big Madam's first.
No.
It's risky, but she's got a hideout nobody knows about. And if you've got a bit of cash, she can even get you some guards.
No.
Are you
Straight to
ready?
the Ark.
Ready.
Let's go.
Where to?
Big Madam's. We'll stop by there first. Then head to where we were originally going. I've already sent word that we're coming. For now, let's go say goodbye.
You really act quickly when you make up your mind. Okay, let's go.
We have to be quick.
What on earth did you do to make the central government come after you?
I must have sinned a great deal in a past life.
I've got a safe place you can stay hidden for now. It's still a little dangerous, but it shouldn't be a problem for you.
No, I'm only here to say farewell. I'm headed to the Ark. There's someone who promised to come get me. Thank you for everything you've done, Big Madam.
I see. So that's what you decided?
Yes,
What? What are you talking about?
I'm leaving. I really do owe you one.
Big Madam,
Yes?
I've got a lot saved up, don't I?
Yeah, it's certainly not a little.
Could you... Could you use it to assign Princess a guard? Just until she reaches the Ark.
Huh? What are you talking about? We're both going.
Princess, I can't go with you. You know why. I can barely see anything now. I'll only slow you down.
Huh?
Go and be happy, Princess. But don't do anything bad.
What are you talking about?
She's furious. Boom! The door breaks apart with a loud bang. Mass-produced Nikkes emerge through the thick smoke.
Target sighted. Moving in to secure.
I swear, I told you to wait just a little longer.
Big Madam?
And I also said not to do it here. It'll scare off the customers.
Betrayed.
You sold me out.
That's not a very nice way to put it, Princess.
Alright, I'll be right back. I
We'd be
need
as
to go
good
to the
as
bathroom
dead
while the
if
ad
we refused to
breaks.
cooperate with the central government.
That's true. Okay, I'll be right back. Be right back. Sorry. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. But, yeah, I don't...
I am sorry. I hope you'll forgive me.
Free Rat? You too?
I didn't do anything. I swear I didn't. Big Madam, you said you were gonna help her, right?
Did you forget where we are? This is the Outer Rim.
Everyone, freeze. Cooperate and no one will be harmed.
Free Rat charges at the mass-produced Nikkes.
Wait. Cease fire.
Free Rat collapses with blood spewing everywhere.
Free Rat?
They just killed him?!
We have a civilian casualty. I repeat, we have a civilian casualty.
They have their inhibitor chips taken off?
It wasn't me. I didn't betray.
Free Rat stops moving.
Roger that. We will no longer worry about casualties among Outer Rim humans. Proceeding to secure the target.
The mass-produced Nikkes look at the hands of the fallen Free Rat. Something hangs from her finger.
A safety pin?
The grenade! Princess grabs Stall 3's hands and runs. The explosion engulfs the area. 07 Free Rat. May you now be free, and not a rat.
Let's go. She'll be waiting at the partition.
Princess, go alone.
Princess takes Stall 3's hand.
Let's go. We're going to the Ark together. We'll go cure your illness and fix everything. Let's go. Let's go together.
I can't see anything. It's all dark.
It's okay. It's bright in the Ark. You'll be able to see everything there.
Push me to my limit.
Well...
Wow.
I'm getting more and more excited.
The VTC could definitely be used for good. I hope that's what Princess does, but... Watch, my bet of what is gonna happen is... this.
It's over. Now, let us rest
So,
together.
I bet that,
Commander.
sadly, Third is going to die. And then... Princess is gonna get so mad that she's gonna then... be evil! I'll steal the moon! Type stuff, you know. Oh, okay. That makes
I'll follow
sense.
you closely, teacher.
They baited us into thinking it was almost
Encounter.
over.
Time to show what a
Because we technically don't know what time this is taking place in.
I'll do my best. Cheer me on. Good job. Oh my.
Swiftly.
This place too hath been cleared. Now let us continue forth upon our journey.
I can't see anything.
You don't need to be able to see. I'll be your eyes.
I'm scared.
It's okay. I'm here. Trust me.
Just go.
Don't order me around, you fool!
Princess and Third hobble forward together. The partition comes into view. Third is walking in darkness. Everywhere she looks is pitch black. Suddenly she sees a faint light flickering ahead. Third twists her body and shields Princess. Bang. Stall 3 collapses. Princess watches her fall. She looks toward the partition, only see the priestess standing there. Bang, bang, bang. Princess falls to the ground. Lying there, she lifts her head to look forward. The priestess is approaching her with a pistol in hand. She runs over, visibly delighted. I know it. Rolling Princess over, she pulls on the necklace. Princess grabs it with her blood-smeared hand. The priestess yanks the necklace out of Princess's grasp. Princess's palm is cut as the necklace is forcibly taken from her hand.
The key. It's finally mine.
You irreverent little...
Do not think too poorly of me. I made a deal with the central government in exchange for revealing your whereabouts. They granted me a position within their ranks. They know nothing of the key. And with a prominent seat, I can quietly devise VTC's revival. With this key bestowed upon me by your holiness, I shall inherit your title as well. If you had been captured by the central government and forced to divulge information, it would have greatly interfered with my plans for VTC. Thus, I was compelled to commit this discourtesy.
You've been played.
No, not at all. I'm not so naive. Now, your holiness, I shall take my leave.
The priestess runs forward, unable to contain her joy. The necklace in her hand shimmers with a golden light. The priestess stops in her tracks and looks down. Boom! Golden light bursts forward and the priestess vanishes. All that remains are the priestess's robes fluttering where she once stood. Princess laughs after watching the entire thing unfold.
Serves her right, doesn't it? Third? Hey!
She turns to Third, who is lying beside her. Her eyes are slightly open but unfocused. Red foam leaks from her mouth.
Hey.
Huh?
Are you dead?
She does not hear anything.
Are you really going to die in a dump like this? Like some kind of insect? You were plagued by a cough your whole life, and even lost your sight. Then you volunteered to be a bullet shield, only to die like this? You're just going to die in this sewer of a place without any last words? It's a fitting death for such a miserable life.
Princess suddenly coughs up blood.
I repeat, a female in her early teens with red glasses and white hair. She is a high priority target. Secure her at all costs. She must be taken alive. I repeat, a female in her early teens with red glasses and white hair.
Is this really how you want to die? Are you okay with the life you've lived? Yeah. You'd probably say you are. I always... I always wondered why you treated me so kindly when we never even met before. I thought about asking you hundreds of times, but I never did. Because after living with you, I figured it out on my own. That's just who you are. You would struggle all your life to survive in a lightless sewer, only to die for someone else. You're that kind of a fool.
I repeat, a female in her early teens with red glasses and white hair.
You poor thing. You've never seen the Ark, have you? Or even tasted good food. You've never seen what a bright place looks like. Huh. Or worn clean clothes. Or bathed in warm water. I've done all of that for far too long.
Princess uses the last of her strength to move her hands. She removes her glasses and places them on Stall 3's face.
I hope you get to live that life, to see the light with those eyes. To go wherever you want. To live happily and joyfully. And also, to never have to deal with that wretched cough again.
Princess gently traces her hand over Third's features, as if trying to etch them into memory. She touches her face with care.
Don't be sick anymore, please. Thank you for treating me with kindness.
Is she making it so she lives and Princess will die? Princess's eyes lose focus and her breathing
Target
stops.
acquired. A female in her early teens with red glasses and white hair.
They both have white hair, so now they're gonna take her and
Possible
like revive
associate
him.
spotted. Abandoning and moving on. Proceeding to the Ark now.
It's me. Don't hang up. I'm not trying to make things difficult for you. The central government caused a huge commotion in the Outer Rim. Looks like the VTC is involved as well. Yeah. They're all dead. That's what happens when someone makes such a big mess in the Outer Rim. But that's not why I reached out. The central government was transporting someone.
Oh, EH killed the...
A girl with white hair and glasses. She seemed important. I figured it'd be better if you were the one to take her. She could be useful to Elysion. Yeah. Hurry. He won't have much time. Thanks, Ingrid.
Oh no, it's Ingrid. No way Ingrid's gonna turn evil, right?
Encounter.
Because of this? I believe in Ingrid. Right? We believe in Ingrid, don't we? Don't we, chat? Ingrid's probably good.
I'm getting more and more excited.
That concludes today's lesson. Huh? Where...
Why did I put it... That's why she said she liked bullets, because they glow. It's all coming together. Holy shit. It's Neon. Neon's memories have been restored, and she was... Huh.
You're awake. This is Elysion's repair center. I'm Ingrid, the CEO of Elysion. You can call me Instructor.
Oh, so I've become a Nikke.
Yeah. You almost didn't make it. Do you remember anything?
She looks around.
I vaguely remember someone being beside me.
You were the only survivor.
She touches her own face.
Oh, I have glasses.
There was a bloody fingerprint on the frames. Those glasses look important. So I didn't touch them. Do you really not remember anything?
Yeah, nothing.
Anything is fine. You can tell me.
I really don't remember anything.
Understood. It's common to lose your memory when becoming a Nikke. Don't stress over it. Some memories return with time. So we'll just wait and see.
I see. Thank you.
Now, about those glasses. There's a good chance they contain some sort of unknown technology. I'd like to run a few tests on them. If you're willing to cooperate.
No. That's the one thing I can't agree to.
Okay. I won't force...
See, she's... Ingrid's good.
All right then. From now on, you're a Nikke under Elysion. We can't all just keep calling you you, though. So you'll need a name. If nothing comes to mind, we can give you one. Otherwise, we'll register you with whatever name you like.
The nameless Nikke stares blankly out the window. The place is dark, yet dotted with flickering lights.
It's really bright here. I think I'd only ever lived in dark places before.
Bright? It's nighttime. Calling it bright would be a stretch.
No, I mean it. It's really bright here. What are those glowing things over there? Are those stars? I've only ever heard stories of stars.
Glowing things.
The LEDs, they're neon lights.
Those aren't stars. They're neon signs.
Neon signs?
Yeah.
Okay.
My roommate brought me a Mountain
Then
Dew.
I'd like to be called Neon.
Some leftovers. Cheers.
I get the feeling I don't really like the dark.
Very well, Neon. Welcome to Elysian.
It all connects.
Encounter.
That's crazy. This has definitely been in the plot since the start, though, because... At least I think it's been in the plot since the start. I mean, if he's got the next 20 years planned out like this, then it'll make for a pretty good one. Neon lies atop a mechanical platform with her eyes open, staring at the ceiling. Tears are running down her cheeks.
Is Princess alive? No. There's no chance of that. Gian,
Yes?
did you find the password?
I've tried everything I can think of, but nothing happens.
For someone who accessed my brain without permission, you really didn't get much out of it.
Hey, at least you remember your past now.
That is nice.
Yeah, I do thank you for that. Even if it was a bit painful.
Shall we start by talking about Deep?
Just like that?
It's something that concerns Princess as well. Though I'm sure you've already guessed as much.
I'm listening.
Oh, Deep is the key. Oh, okay, got it. Deep is VTC's vault.
Would you like me to get you some tea?
I'll pass.
Okay, well, if we're going to discuss Deep, we'll have to go all the way back to the distant past. Long, long ago, before even the Raptures appeared, there used to be a religion called VTC. I say religion, but in reality they were more like a biotechnology research institute. No one knows how they managed it, but the level of technology they possessed was extraordinary. Their work in the medical field in particular defied belief. They branded what they did as miracles and gained devotees by the thousands. Perhaps brand might not be the right word for it. Their work was miraculous, after all. They were able to fix or cure just about anyone, so long as the person wasn't already dead. They could regrow severed limbs, restore necrotized nerves.
So I'm guessing we are also a byproduct of VTC's experiments.
They could even
And Vop
transfer
houses
a
as well.
person's brain to an entirely new body. They did all sorts of things. Anyway, as they did all that, they gained a massive number of followers. And, naturally, they started to get arrogant. They pursued projects like the Mechanical Messiah and the Ark. Projects that could change the entire fate of humanity, as if they were little pet projects. But then, the Raptures invaded and humanity was given a new technology.
By the VTC.
The Nikkes. Since Nikkes are similar to humans, combining them with VTC's technology made them all the more formidable. From that moment on, the VTC rose to absolute power. And what do you think happened as a result?
That kind of arrogance usually ends in ruin.
Exactly. In their arrogance, they conducted every experiment imaginable, causing one disaster after another. That was something the United Forces of Humanity absolutely couldn't tolerate. But what could they do? The answer is nothing. Because at the time, the world revolved around VTC. Then came the decision to move humanity to the Ark, and VTC and the United Forces of Humanity merged into a single entity, the Central Government. They dressed it up as uniting for the sake of humanity, but in reality, it was just a power struggle. They eventually agreed to split the benefits evenly, but the real those from the United Forces of Humanity simply couldn't stomach it. In the midst of all that, VTC suffered near annihilation at the hands of Anderson,
I know.
one
Anderson's
of the
such a
current deputy
savage, bro.
chiefs. They were completely wiped out by a single person.
Why did he do it?
I don't know.
I know.
But they took that opportunity to purge VTC from within the central government. The purge went very smoothly, not in part because their leader, Her Holiness, was gone after... well, you know what happened to her. These days, there's barely any trace of them left.
Were those people I saw at the entrance VTC survivors?
They're a bit different. They're called Deep. They're Nikkes created by VTC to be technology specialists. As Nikkes, their minds operate at full capacity 24/7, and their bodies were implanted with brilliant, cutting-edge technology. They were essentially the driving force behind the explosive advancement of VTC's technology. They even gave themselves embarrassing nicknames like Guardians of the Ark. Oh, it's worth mentioning that MMR was originally a joint project between them and Missillis. It's no coincidence that MMR has all sorts of dubious tech.
But how did people that important end up like those people I saw?
Even though VTC was purged, they couldn't do the same with Deep because they relied too heavily on them. Deep held the keys to the core operational technologies of the Ark. But when Deep saw VTC, the place they called home, being purged, they snapped. So they took the Ark as hostage and tried to blackmail the central government. I can't quite remember what they said they'd do, but it had something to do with power sources.
They were going to destroy the power source, which would destroy the two of them that we've learned about earlier.
They made one catastrophic mistake. They chose the Ark as their hostage. Enoch completely obliterated Deep. It's funny, isn't it? Enoch stayed quiet throughout all the internal strife and chaos that happened up to that point.
That's Enoch, alright. Enoch will definitely be like, you know, do whatever the heck you want, but touch my Ark? Touch my Ark and you're dead.
Yet, the moment the Ark was threatened, she tore Deep apart.
Obliterated them from the inside,
That doesn't sound very funny to me.
All authority previously held by Deep became Enoch's, and Deep was left with nothing. Afterward, in an attempt to reclaim their previous glory, they killed the symbol of the Ark, tearing it apart, and turned it into an expansive armament. What you saw back there was the punishment for their actions.
How exactly were they punished?
Pseudocores were used to replace their power supplies, and everything below their spines was destroyed, rendering them unable to do anything.
That seems way too inhumane.
Neon, if you knew more about what they did, you'd be asking why they weren't killed on the spot. I can guarantee that much.
They seem to be looking for a key.
Ah, yes, the key. Your glasses. Based on everything we've learned so far, there are 3 keys in total. Each one contains the distilled
glasses,
essence of
the
all
necklace,
technology developed by VTC and
something
Deep.
else we don't know about. Maybe her
They
holiness.
say the high-ranking officials each possess a key. The one you have now was probably held by the leader of VTC. Anyway, the reason those things at the entrance reacted to that key is simple. They believe the technology within it will help restore them to their former glory. Even though that would never happen, of course. Let's see. I think that's about everything I wanted to cover, right?
Yes, you told her everything.
Okay, wait, so maybe they were actually doing a good thing here.
Neon, do you know why I'm sharing with you so many highly confidential secrets?
Are you trying to recruit me?
As tempting as that sounds, no. The password. Do you not know what it is?
It's firepower.
We have no clue since we're outsiders, but since you lived with VTC's leader, you might know something without even realizing it. We don't know what hidden technology might be inside those glasses, but if it exists, its value would make all these secrets pale in comparison.
No way it's third,
See,
right?
when VTC was being purged, they destroyed all of their technology themselves. I've been telling you all of this as a gesture of goodwill.
That's rich. Coming from the one who rummaged around my brain.
Come now, let's forget about the past.
I have a few guesses.
Oh, and they are?
How do I open the password screen?
Press both sides of the frame for 5 seconds. A password input screen should appear.
How do you know that? Leon presses the sides. A brief moment later, a screen appears displaying only the word password. She stares. For a second, the display flickers and the words "hated sound" flash past. Coughing.
voice tone and pattern verified. Brainwave match confirmed. Commencing scan.
Huh? What is this?
Huh.
Blue light stream out from Neon's glasses like a glowing path and warps around her body. Symbols and shapes flood across the lenses. Moments later, the light fades and then text appears.
Scan complete. Get healthy, third.
Neon taps at the side of her glasses without saying a word. An image projects from the glasses and spreads across the
A
wall.
blueprint?
It looks like a Nikke's blueprint.
Oh, is Neon getting an upgrade?
It's the pretty lady who showed up on that screen every night. So that's what that was.
Wait, that means this body utilizes both BTC's and Deep's technology.
That's right.
Get a copy of it.
That's not a problem, but I doubt we'll be able to put it to use.
Why?
I bet this body is designed specifically for me.
What?
She's right. During the scanning process, the body was made exclusive to Neon.
That's what she was
It was
working
able
on
to
every
scan
night.
and finalize its subject that quickly.
I mean, it is ancient technology.
Are there components in the blueprint we can use?
Quite a few, but there are also a lot of parts that I don't understand.
I see.
We can't build this, not with our current technology.
What? What do you mean we can't build it? We have the blueprint.
A blueprint does us no good if we can't decipher it.
Unbelievable.
Hey, you know how I got here by following the path reflected in my glasses?
And?
I'm guessing my glasses led me here because Princess trusted MMR, but I don't think that trust extends to the MMR of today.
What are you getting at?
I think she brought me here because she trusted those people at the entrance. Those technology specialist Nikkes.
What? You want us to repair and use those things?
If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I'm willing to bet the reason they were left alive instead of being killed is because eventually, if you ever manage to get your hands on a key, you are gonna need them to decipher it, right? Well, if you ask me, that time is now.
Ether?
Needless to say, it's incredibly risky.
High risk, high return. Isn't that great?
Well, I do enjoy high-risk, high-return ventures.
I looked her look like her. I like
But
her
I
look
don't know if
before.
you quite get it. The risk is far higher for you. You could die, Neon.
Well, you better keep me alive, because if I die, a lot of people are gonna be awfully sad and come looking for me.
All right, let's do it.
Okay then, time to get healthy.
That was only one chapter. I'm just seeing if we have to do a battle, we're not gonna do it. Okay, we're not gonna do that. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's crazy. I'm baffled. I'm baffled. That's... Oh yeah, it's all coming together is right. That's why they repeated it so much. That's why the order is being repeated. Her with red glasses and white hair. Because they were trying to get it to click, but unlucky for them, I'm stupid. You underestimate the power of a true idiot. Oh my gosh. That is really cool though. I'm actually really excited to play the next one now. I wonder... I'm guessing she doesn't get it yet, because I figured that would be like a... when you... playable. But maybe they're waiting to make it so it's not like spoilers. That is really interesting. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end here for today. We'll resume this not tomorrow. Tomorrow's CZN. Who's this? That's really not good. No raid. But no, that is crazy, crazy. Wild. Absolutely wild. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed.
I look forward to welcoming the morning with you.
If you've been watching for all this time, oh, this music is good. The soundtrack of this game is really, really good, and that story was crazy. This one's good too. The one in here. But yeah. Also, hello, Yusto. Sadly, we're just hopping off here, but... yeah, I was jamming to this earlier. But yeah, that's crazy. Definitely good job to shift up. Very, very well done. That restores a lot of my faith in the game. Obviously, Shift Up telling us and stuff that they're going to continue this for 20 years is questionable, but I believe they can pull it off. Continue working and doing stuff for that? Oh, yeah, I'll continue to, like, testing, playing the updates and stuff, giving feedback, yeah, I think so. I like that, because that left us with a lot of answers and not a lot of questions. Left us with some questions, but it gave us answers. So it was an equivalent exchange of here's some answers, we're gonna give you some questions too though. And I like that. And I'll praise GFL off the wazoo, but the most recent one just gave us way more questions and didn't progress anything at all, and this one progresses things. If I could, I would go back in time and unlearn the information that this is going on for 20 years and just experience as it goes, but... oh, so... that was so good. We still have a chapter. That was only one of the chapters, so we still have a chapter to do. I'll do a playthrough of that and do that type of stuff. What I'm guessing will be next week or this weekend. One of the two. So in terms of schedule, tomorrow's CZN. We're gonna play CZN because the new update drops. And I'd like to do that. We'd have 2 chapters to progress through, so it'll only be CZN. The following day is Wuwa 3.2, which, needless to say, I'm going to do a playthrough of the story and everything like that. Thursday is, I think, where stuff hits the fan, and it's kind of just whatever. But we're approaching the timeline where all the games are going to get updated again. So we do have, I don't know the dates of these things yet, I'll check them later. But Zenless, Genshin, Honkai. Honkai's a bit more. I think we got like a week or 2 for Honkai. Zenless, I think, is approaching it, and then Genshin most definitely is. I think Genshin's in 4 days from now, if I remember correctly, if the information I've been given is correct. Let me piece everything together. GFL will be a while. GFL will probably be 3 weeks until we're asked to play again and that stuff. So trying to think if there's anything I'm missing. Oh yeah. DNA. Next update with DNA that we have is I don't believe it's that long, but I don't believe it's like this week close. I think it's like 2 weeks. But I'm pulling that information on my cheek, so just beware of that. But yeah. So yeah. I don't know what we'll be doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. That stuff. We'll see. Yeah. That's pretty much about it for me. See you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out. I'll do this. It was great. It was fun. I do think it was very well done. Very well done. So, good job, Shift Up. Anyway, I'm out of here. Bye. Bye, everyone. Peace. Absolute cinema. Absolute cinema.